Just a young nigga out here looking forward. I never questioned my direction, y'all been looking for it. Lost thoughts often, so I took the recording. I got my foot where the door is, think I'm sharp and swordless. A couple pens around here, and this the anthem to all my niggas with hella written. Just put your hands up, real ones. Don't tell the business of the too many we can't trust. Don't got time to focus on who your mans was. Shit, who is he now? People be broke around you, but got plenty when the bitches round. And when the liquor out, their hands don't got a penny now. Henny spouting out your pockets so they stick around. And we ain't shoveling out shillings, moving different now. PG Pilgrim getting shifty, peeping city clouds. Little demon dipping deep into your bitch's mouth. In and out swiftly, nigga, I'm finna add the digits now. Divine thinking mixed with mind-tingling substances. This music brought some problems, but honestly been in love with it. Slick with the drums and shit, you stick to the drugs you mix. Tough and him won't do much, but bring that girl you love a stitch. Spit until I get my gums to rip. Raw when he numbs and shit. Ironic how he's only unlawful when y'all judging him. I'm not done, we're getting bigger by the frame per second. Faded for every major step I make before I meditate. I blaze some pressure. Been as razor edges, Gilettas. You better just face the exit. When in doubt, I face my reflection. Brain dead, making the steps that you could've made if you paid attention. Crazy headway was met with niggas dead. All we do is kill, like that number before 87. I don't take, I make it better. We showing grace, next mega stretches. It only takes me about 4 quarters to make it 10, bitch. Dime bags will shake you a bitch if you cop an eighth or lesser. Pounds getting filleted, you wasting seconds. Yeah. Wasting seconds. Brain dead.
Don't be mistaken, your bloody time's up. This ain't no game when I hit it entertain ya.
Gotta hell, I'm not here to entertain ya. Just walk away and face the showdown. I won't fight, I don't care about the bleeding. 'Cause my freedom's undefeated. My soul on fire, burning desire. Make no mistake, 'cause the stakes are getting higher. Gotta hell, I'm not here to entertain ya. I'm not here to entertain ya.
Don't be mistaken, your bloody time's up. This ain't no game when I hit it entertain ya.
What is up, guys? Dashing here, and live we are in the nation's capital, Washington, D.C. for mob violence. And yes, we are kicking things off with the women's Royal Rumble match, baby, with the Women's World Championship on the line. We're wasting no time here. It's time to get straight into the action. Now we're about to find out in just a couple of seconds who's going to be kicking things off in this Women's Royal Rumble match, and it looks like it's going to be the Regulator's own Amelia Jones getting the short straw. Now, obviously, look, if you've been living under a rock, maybe this is your first ever wrestling show you've ever seen in your life. This Royal Rumble match consists of 30 women. 2 will start, Amelia Jones, and we'll find out in a minute or two who her starting opponent is going to be. Every so often, I think it's about maybe a minute and a half or so, another superstar will enter, and that continues until all 30 women have entered this match. You can only eliminate someone, no pins, no submissions, only eliminate them by hucking them over the top rope and both their feet got to hit the floor. The last woman standing will leave Mob Violence as the Women's World Champion. Yes, Isabella Almas's championship is on the line in this match. And Amelia... well, look at this. We're going to be picking up where we left off just last night in the Octane main event. Because Amelia Jones is going to be starting things off here against her former tag team partner, Precious Pratt. Pratt not going to have to wait long to avenge herself for that loss just last night on Octane. What a match it was, man. Amelia Jones, her return to in-ring action, and she and Precious Pratt well and truly beat the hell out of each other, man. In the end, though, Amelia Jones able to pick up the win, and that's despite a pre-match ambush by Jasmine Crossings. But Amelia does not look happy here. I bet she was hoping Precious Pratt wouldn't even make it to the Royal Rumble match here tonight. But Pratt wasn't going to miss this opportunity. And all that sweeter that she gets the chance here to potentially eliminate Amelia Jones. Number 1 and number 2. Jones and Pratt. Here we go. The bell rings and Precious Pratt immediately, as well as Amelia Jones, talking some smack to each other. Jones, oh my God! The ultimate revenge for Precious Pratt here, but Amelia able to fight her way out of a scary position there in the corner. 10 seconds into this matchup, almost getting eliminated. Obviously, the odds not in the favor of either one of these women. We know, guys, the only thing we know for certain in this matchup here is that Ashley Riot will be entering last. She will be entering at number 30 because of winning that over-the-top rope battle royal last night on Octane. Earned her that privilege. Otherwise, we don't know. For example, the defending champion in this match, Isabella Almas, we have no idea. She might enter next at number 3. She might enter at number 29. We have no idea when she's going to enter this matchup, as Amelia Jones delivers some rapid kicks to the face here of Precious Pratt. Stop to the midsection. Second time ever that a championship has been defended in a Royal Rumble match. A few years back, Paul Devine defended the undisputed World Heavyweight Championship in the men's Royal Rumble match, and he was successful. He got the job done against these seemingly insurmountable odds. Can Isabella Almas get it done, though? We're going to find out here, and of course, this is how we're kicking things off, but our main event later on, guys, is going to be the men's Royal Rumble matchup. 30 men going to clash for the opportunity to move on to validation and challenge for the world championship of their choosing. And let's not forget what we got in between. We got Ahmed and Troy Cole for the undisputed World Heavyweight Championship. We've got Jeremy Barmore and Aaron Stone for the Global Championship. And of course, thy kingdom come. Loser leaves CMV. George King and Morgan. There's Amelia with that forearm smash. Looks to take out Precious Pratt here. And if she does, Amelia's going to have a good minute or so to rest until the next entrant comes out. But Precious Pratt hanging on here for dear life. Amelia might still have her in trouble, though. You see she went over the top rope, but managing to get herself back in. Headbutt by Pratt into that back suplex. Vintage Precious Pratt there. Amelia's hurt, and Precious Pratt's going to take advantage. Dragged here into the corner, but Jones, well done. Stopping herself, potentially getting chucked over that top rope with some elbows to the gut. Now a great combination. Knee to the midsection, a big kick to the back of the head. As Pratt gets pulled up to her feet. Irish whip though, and here we go. Number 3 about to enter the Women's Royal Rumble match. Pratt lighting up Amelia Jones here. My God, stomping the hell out of her. Oh, and the ultimate mystery on her way to the ring. Mystery Mask. The 4th enters the Women's Royal Rumble match. Or is the 5th? I'm confused at this point, man. Too many of them for me. Ooh, Hadouken there. And what is quite strange to see, a miniature Amelia and Pratt attack reunion for only a second. Yeah, didn't think that would last exactly long, but Jones with some elbows to the gut. Mystery Mask is already in trouble here in the corner. Mystery Mask, what a big girl, man. Of course, this is only her second matchup here in CMV. She debuted just a couple weeks back, suffering a loss at the hands of Amira Aiden. So she's kind of more ways than one, an unknown here in this matchup. Maybe looking to surprise us all, but Precious Pratt wants to get her hands on Jones, knocking Mystery Mask out of the way. Jones going to skin the cat, able to get back into the ring. And some more elbows. Oh, the upside down! Amelia Jones with the upside down to Precious Pratt. Well, you see how Pratt immediately, this is how smart Pratt is. Genius move right there to position herself underneath the bottom rope to avoid getting eliminated. Make it harder for either Jones or Mystery Mask here to pick her up and get her over that top rope. And there goes Mystery Mask. Thanks for coming. Mystery Mask eliminated. And that's going to allow Jones and Precious Pratt to continue their one-on-one fight here as Jones has got Pratt up high. Oh, hanging on again. Look how she hammers at the knee of Amelia Jones to get back into the ring. From behind Pratt, back suplex, no counter by Jones, able to land on her feet with cat-like reflexes there. Off the rope she goes, pop-up powerbomb by Precious Pratt. That just put a stop to Amelia Jones shit real quick. As now it's Pratt walking Jones over to the ropes, guys. Precious Pratt staring down her former best friend. Maybe a bit of hesitation here. Precious Pratt with the chance to eliminate Amelia Jones. What is she doing? And now takes the shot too little too late. And Jones ain't gonna hesitate. Oh, counters the big boot though. What a save. Precious Pratt hopefully now realizing she can't make that mistake again. Goodbye, Amelia. Precious Pratt quickly smartening up. And here comes number 4 after Pratt disposes of her former tag team partner. And it's Alice Blake. It's one half of the women's tag team champions. The kick connoisseur, who immediately grabbed by Precious Pratt, dragged over the ropes, but Blake with some elbows to the gut. Blake's first outing as a singles competitor since returning to CMV, alongside Sarah Miller winning the Women's Tag Team Championship from Ruby Raquel and Ellie Quinn, but of course a former Ferocity mainstay, Women's Intercontinental Champion. Elbows to the gut here by Precious Pratt as Blake gets backed away, and Pratt looking for that choke bomb. Vintage Pratt lays out Blake as Pratt now going into the corner, maybe looking to set up that poison kiss goodnight, but Blake will not stay down, much to the chagrin here of Precious Pratt. Walker into the corner, face first. Off that top turnbuckle, Precious Pratt looking for a second elimination here. Alice Blake could be in big trouble here in the corner. Pratt doing all she can to get her up and over the top, of Blake with a good job. There's those kicks. Ooh, Pele kick to the arm. Ooh, and a big kick right between the eyes. Precious Pratt most certainly did not see that coming as Pratt sent over the top. Blake gonna try to knock her off with a shoulder thrust to the midsection. Now, just trying through sheer strength to push her off the apron, but Precious Pratt, one strong gal, man. She's hanging out of those ropes like her life depends on it here. Blake looks like she maybe tried for a headbutt, but Pratt instead quicker with that thrust to the gut. But Blake's right back on her. Snapmare by the women's tag team champion and a penalty kick. Follows that up with a nasty knee to the jaw. Pratt's just going to try to, I'm sure, out of pure instinct, get back to her feet. Super kick and the double tap. Got her with the old 1-2. As Alice Blake now tries for a kick to the gut. Precious Pratt going to be able to counter that, though. Gets Blake up against the ropes. And Precious Pratt trying to choke out the kick connoisseur. She's got her teetering, man. Ooh, that was close. Blake able to hang on to the bottom rope. Fights her way back in. Barely, though. As we wait for number 5 to enter the matchup here. Elbow to the jaw by Precious Pratt. Irish whip going to send her into the corner. Pratt again going to try to take her out of here, but a quick elbow from Blake. Ooh, and a nasty forearm smash. That had some oof behind it right there. Alice Blake, Irish whip. Now it's Precious Pratt who could be in trouble here in the corner. Here comes number 5. Entering the Women's Royal Rumble match. More kicks from Alice Blake. Who's going to be number 5? It's Quinn Bell, the Rebel Queen. Quinn Bell, who actually returned to CMV in last year's Women's Royal Rumble matchup. Had herself quite an outing. Enters at number 5 here tonight at Mob Violence and immediately trying to get under Precious Pratt's skin. Elbow to the jaw by Blake. Gonna send Quinn right into the hands of Precious Pratt, but elbows to the midsection by the former Vixen's champion, who gets sent off the ropes. Another big kick from Alice Blake. Straight down the gullet of Quinn Bell. Out on the apron, she gets it. Oh, Blake gonna steal the elimination. Pratt's not happy about it. The vintage two-handed choke here. But Quinn Bell has been eliminated, completely caught off guard there by Alice Blake. The cheek. Another penalty kick from the women's tag team champion. Before sending Pratt here into the corner, Blake perhaps looking to clear the ring. Stiff kick to the midsection, but Pratt with an elbow grabs her by the hair. Nothing pretty about this offense here from Precious Pratt. Oh my God, standing on Blake's hair. Trying to rip her arms right off, brother. Hey, if you ain't got arms, not be able to hang on to the ropes. Not a half-bad strategy here from Precious Pratt. As she drags Blake, tries to drag her over to the ropes, but Blake coming back to life with those elbows. Those pointed elbows. Nice counter. Oh, Blake. That was a close one right there. Gets herself back into the ring. Precious Pratt, though, waiting for her. Tried for that headbutt. I think she was looking to set up that back suplex, but instead, Blake's got her up against the ropes. Elbow from Precious Pratt. Pratt, who entered at number 2. We're waiting for number 6 to enter up next. Alice Blake going to send Pratt into the corner. Blake, look how quickly she gets to work. While she's got Pratt, her here in the corner, up on top, man. All it takes is one good push, and Precious Pratt's going to be taking that fall down to the outside. But Pratt wiggling like a worm. No offense. Counter with the Irish whip. On the rebound. Damn, just tries to throw herself at Alice Blake. Quick thinking by Blake, though. Drop kick counter by Precious Pratt. Rolls through. Oh, but the headbutt catches her finally. And into the back suplex. She tried to hit that for like 5 minutes. And an Irish whip. But no, Blake somehow shaking off that headbutt back suplex. with the quickness, but she ain't quick enough. Pratt back in, Irish whip immediately off the ropes. Here comes number 6. As Blake with the leapfrog ties her all up with a swinging neck breaker. Who is going to be at number 6? It's Arisa Masami of the Dramatic Dream Team. Entering at number 6 here. We've not had more than 3 women in the ring at once so far. And that might remain the case as Precious Pratt tries to take out Alice Blake, but Blake hangs in there. Arisa Masami. Snapmare sets up the rolling neck snap. Not a great night for the Dramatic Dream Team just 24 hours ago on Octane, as we saw not only Arisa Masami a part of that over-the-top rope battle royal that Ashley Riot won, but Kai Thatcher and Ricky Delaney unable to kick off their reign as the Octane Tag Team Champions with a win, suffering that loss courtesy of Amity. As Blake, there's the double tap again, takes Masami down. Precious Pratt, that bulldozing body block, man, just runs down Alice Blake like a Mack Chuck, chugging down the highway. Masami wants to take out Pratt, but Pratt's got the bows to the midsection. Ooh, and taking a little bit of a chunk out of Masami's head. Hey, in a matchup like this, you got to keep yourself energized, brother. Even if that means you got to consume a little bit of human flesh, so be it. You do what you got to do to win. Spinning soul kick, one to the chest, too. Woo! They call it the kick connoisseur for a reason. Just took out both Pratt and Masami with that one kick right there. Half Nelson reverse STO. Number 7 going to be coming out next. Isabella Almas defending her Women's World Championship in this match. When will she enter? You know, if the wrestling gods have just a little bit of leniency, she'll get one of the later numbers, but it's not exactly like Isabella Almas and Yaroslav Tilko Val, they deserve any sort of break. You know, if karma is a real thing, then Almas won't be so lucky, but Masami sent into the corner as Alice Blake keeps Precious Pratt eating that kick. I think that was meant for Alice Blake, but those elbows finding their way to the Women's Tag Team Champion. Irish whip. Now, no reverse by Masami. Tries for a drop kick, though. Does not connect. Okay. Alice Blake was looking for that running kick again. Certainly did not get all of it. Grazing Precious Pratt, which is lucky for Pratt. She needs to get herself back into the ring, though, with the quickness here. Can't really afford to have yourself a nap out on the apron in a Royal Rumble matchup. Oh, Blake, man. Blasting Masami and takes out Precious Pratt. Blake is on a roll here. Arisa Masami and Precious Pratt eliminated by the kick connoisseur, as now number 7 is Joy Justice. And Blake better wipe off that smile real quick. The matriarch is not to be played with. Big stomp to the shoulder by the former Women's World Champion, Joy Justice. What a performance by Precious Pratt here, though, as she takes that walk up the ramp to the back. Alice Blake. Oh my God, off the ropes. Asai moonsault into the write-off. Only the biggest Xander Slate fan. Big knee to the jaw. Pretty dangerous in an environment like this to take to the ropes like we just saw Alice Blake do, though. It's one slip. Say Alice Blake went for that moonsault again. One slip, she could send herself tumbling over the top rope. Not only do you cost yourself the opportunity to become Women's World Champion, but quite embarrassing as well. Super kick there from Alice Blake, whatever she tried to follow it up with, though. Joy Justice. Irish whip. Big boot from the matriarch. Shutting that shit down. As now Blake sent off the ropes. Oh, hanging on. But Joy takes her out with a knee to the back of the head. Thanks for coming, Alice Blake. As number 8 coming out next, it's Celestia! The Moonchild returns. We've not seen them guys since the showdown, since her loss to that defector, Maggie Shaw. Last month, but Celestia, like I was talking about earlier, nobody in this women's division is going to miss out on this. Joy Justice just straight up copping a feel right here as she's got Celestia in trouble in the corner. My goodness, Joy. Kick across the chest as Celestia, the queen of the hill, has Joy retreating into the corner, pulls her up into that alley-oop. Maggie Shaw, of course, we know going to be in this matchup. I'm sure Celestia would love the chance to get hands on her, but well, we don't know when Maggie Shaw is going to enter. Could be next, could be, not until 28, 29. The only thing, like I said, we know for certain is that Ashley Riot will be entering at number 30, giving her obviously the best odds out of anybody in this matchup to leave here tonight as the new Women's World Champion. Irish Whip, meanwhile, nope, nice counter by Celestia. Drop down on the rebound, and a calf kick from the Moonchild. I've missed Celestia. We've all missed Celestia, man. It's been a grueling few weeks without her. And you could be damn sure that it would feel all too good for her to take the Women's World Championship from Isabella Almas of Tailcoat Val's Arsenal. Oh, but a spider spike from Joy Justice, and that's not all, folks. Not going to stop there as the matriarch looking for the go-home driver. Celestia, though, seen it coming. Great reversal by the Queen of the Hill. Elbows, elbows, elbows. Joy breaking herself free. Out next, guys, is number 9. Almost 1/3 of the way through this Women's Royal Rumble match. Justice going after the back of Celestia's head now, smacking it off the canvas. Very simple offense by Joy Justice here, but in a matchup like this, I think the more simple, the better. You don't want to be flashy, potentially make a mistake that leads to you eliminating yourself. You want to pace yourself, you want to wait for an opening, and Joy might be looking for her opening right here, but Celestia with a great job. Forearm smash, gets herself back in the ring, but Joy immediately pouncing on her again. Up against the ropes now, she has her. And looking to chuck her out of here for good. Celestia hanging on, though. Who's going to be number 9? Celestia. The Queen! The small but mighty one! And just in time to see Joy Justice eliminated by Celestia. Ashley Rain enters at number 9. Fresh off her win inside of a steel cage against Hannah Bennett. No! It can't be real! Oh my God, and then blows her a kiss. The disrespect. Ashley Rain's eliminated. Say it ain't so. And number 10 is Suplex of the Undisputed Elite. Oh my God, somebody bring me a tissue, man. Need to wipe away this tear. And Celestia's gone. What? Suplex. Getting straight down to business. Instantly taking out Celestia. The Rising Star Champion saying what up to Rain on the way to the ring. Danielle Davis at number 11. Straight after Suplex. Been having her issues with the Undisputed Elite over these last couple of weeks. Picked up that win against Tori Doyle a couple of weeks ago. Great matchup between the two. But Davis is wanting to leave here tonight a double champ. Oh! That jumping cutter stuns the juiced up Suplex. And her time in the Rumble might be short-lived too. Big right hand! See ya, bye! And Davis celebrates the great elimination. We are just running through it now. Taylor Wagner of the Killjoy Club at number 12. And we know all 4 members of the Killjoy Club will be in this matchup. Wagner, Stevie Gabriel, Chloe Marks, and of course, Ellie Quinn. So if Wagner can hold out until one of them enters, then they're going to have a huge advantage. There's still a couple of members of the Undisputed Elite to enter too, so the night's not over for them, even with Suplex getting eliminated. Taylor Wagner to walk Danielle Davis over to the corner, tries to, but Double D with a trio of elbows to the midsection, able to counter that Irish whip though, and now in the corner, quick elbow. Not exactly a globo per se, but lethal nonetheless. Yeah, we've not had more than 3 women in the ring at the same time so far. These gals are not playing around. I still can't believe Ashley Rain got eliminated like that, brother. We need a do-over. I'm going to start a petition right now. All right, we restart this Women's Royal Rumble match and give Ashley Rain a later number 2. Because this just, we can't let this stand. Not my queen. A little bit of a standoff here between these two. Hurricane Rana by Danielle Davis. Well, I know it's a fan favorite for many here in this Women's Royal Rumble match, but there's going to be one person out there who is certainly, I'd say, rooting against Danielle Davis, Christy Myers, who, of course, is currently on the shelf for at least another couple of weeks, thanks to what Danielle Davis did to her with a sledgehammer back at Attack on Australia. Myers missing out on this opportunity to be a part of this Women's Royal Rumble matchup. Nice counter by Taylor Wagner. Big gal, man. It's going to be tougher to eliminate. Put into the corner. Multiple kicks. Hey, crack a rib. Not going to be able to catch your breath. And you really need to be able to pace yourself. Take those deep breaths. In, out when you have the chance. That's how you survive in a match like this. Take it from me. All right, I lasted longer than anyone else in the men's Royal Rumble match a few years back. You know, just in case you didn't know, a little bit of a fun fact for you. So I know what I'm talking about when it comes to surviving in a matchup like this. These gals were smart. They'd take my advice. And Danielle Davis, another elimination. Taylor Wagner, look at that dirt off her shoulders. The cheek of our Rising Star champion. Who's going to be number 13? It's Ruby Rattel of the Uncut Gems, baby. Former Women's World Champion who you know would love to leave here tonight with Isabella Almas's Women's World Championship. Last year, of course, Almas attacked Ruby Rattel, forced her to vacate the Women's World Championship. Ruby Rattel never lost it. Caught with that jumping cutter, though. Not like this. Not like this. Oh! Danielle Davis, man. She having none of it. Ruby Rattel's eliminated. And who's next? Oh, it's Ashley McKay. Remember, I said the night ain't over for the Undisputed Elite. Suplex has been taken out, but here comes Ashley McKay. A big gal herself. Danielle Davis certainly overpowered here. Look at how McKay just pushes her back when Davis tries to put hands on her. Like, bitch, you really thought. Davis able to get herself out of that one. Light her up like the 4th of July with them rapid fire kicks to the midsection. This is the Danielle Davis show here, baby. Modified Russian leg sweep to McKay. We are just about halfway through this Women's Royal Rumble matchup. Waiting on number 14 coming out next, as Davis has just been chucking him out left and right since she entered. Going to work there on the knee of Ashley McKay. Again, you work on the arms, you work on the legs. Stop your opponent from being able to grab onto those ropes as best they can. Davis gets herself back in. Irish whip quickly. Doesn't react though. On the rebound, going to allow McKay for only a moment to put hands on Danielle Davis. And there's that jumping cutter. She handed out like candy on Halloween, brother. Also copping a feel right there. Pulling a big old Joy Justice. You saw how it took Danielle Davis a few seconds to get back up to her feet, though. She's starting to get tired. And in a match like this, that's a no-no. You have to pace yourself. McKay! Nicely done. Back through the ropes. Breaks free of that waist lock, but McKay misses that first head kick, makes up for it though. Now McKay is down. Both women back up at just about the same time. She's going to take her to the ropes, but no. Davis not interested. Some more of those elbows. Irish whip. McKay with the reversal. Going to catch her on the rebound. Pop-up knee to the gut and another kick to the back of the head as McKay immediately pounces on top of Danielle Davis. Full mount and delivering some nasty rights as well as that stomp to the midsection on the way out. Now Danielle Davis, is her run of terror over here in the Women's Royal Rumble match? No! Still some life left. And the Rising Star Champion, more kicks. Alice Blake might have a challenger for her moniker. Globo, no! All the way across the ring too, but McKay gets out of the way. And number 14, as Danielle Davis is eliminated. Hannah Bennett, the woman who here tonight was supposed to challenge Isabella Almas one-on-one for the Women's World Championship. After winning, of course, that Gold Rush tournament, defeating Ashley Riot in the finals back in Attack in Australia. But after Isabella Almas said she wanted to face the entire mob, Pat LaFave gave the champion what she wanted. And now Almas has to defend against 29 other women in this Royal Rumble matchup. But Hannah Bennett obviously was not happy about that announcement, saying it was bullshit. She won that tournament fair and square. She fought like hell despite all the attacks by Ashley Rain too. Only to be screwed like this, but Bennett said no matter. I'm going to prove that I was destined to leave mob violence as the Women's World Champion. Whether it's one-on-one with Almas or whether 29 women stand in my way. McKay up against the ropes. Bennett met with that elbow to the side of the head. The big high kick from McKay. McKay, if she can hang in there, man, we don't know when the next Undisputed Elite member might enter. But that'll obviously give them a numbers advantage. Isabella Almas still has not entered. The defending champion here. Almost halfway through this matchup. Number 15 going to be coming out next. Some kicks to the face. And a knee! They're trying to give Hannah Bennett that facial reconstructive surgery here is Ashley McKay. Watching as she picks herself up in the corner. Boom, might have been a little bit of a trap by Bennett though. Playing possum, as it were. McKay not going to fall for that again. Has Bennett up against rope. Super kick, no! Hannah Bennett eliminated 2 eliminations for Ashley McKay. Oh my God, and then hits her with the hua. That's just the ultimate disrespect right there. Number 15, the KO bombshell. Amber Young enters the Women's Royal Rumble match and makes a beeline for McKay. I talked about it last night on Octane, man. Amber Young, she has been red hot alongside Amira Iden over these last couple of months. Will it culminate here at Mob Violence with one of them becoming Women's World Champion? Amira Iden is in this matchup too. Ashley McKay Gonna eat that jawbreaker. Young escaping the rear naked choke. Irish whip the reverse. McKay gonna send Young into the corner. Gonna look for her third elimination here. Up on the top, she's got her. Young kicking her feet. Wailing, flailing. Everything she's got to do to get back into the ring. Snapmare. Rolls through for a penalty kick. It's nothing like kicking a person in the face, brother. Just straight up. Why you gotta be pretty about it? Gets the job done. McKay gonna break free. Back and forth between these two as they try to take one another closer to the ropes. Irish whip, but reversed. Right back into the corner, McKay. With these kicks that, like I said earlier, you crack a rib, even just bruise a rib. Make it harder for an opponent to breathe. Make it harder for them to be able to pace themselves like they must in this matchup. Over the top, McKay wanting a third elimination. Amber Young hanging out of that top rope, man, like she's got glue on her hands, and gets back into the ring. Number 16 coming out next. We are halfway through this women's Royal Rumble match. Big boot! And Amber Young is eliminated. That's 3 eliminations for this beast of a woman, Ashley McKay. And Stevie Gabriel coming to avenge Taylor Wagner, who's already been eliminated. Chloe welcome to the match, Stevie. Hopefully she's not still thinking about those saucy texts with Amelia Jones and she's focused here. Doesn't look like it though. 4 eliminations from Miss McKay. Gabriel, man, hanging on and gets herself back to safety with that shoulder thrust. And Chloe Marks and Ellie Quinn still to enter. Can Gabriel hang in there? Big boot right between the eyes. You know, Amelia Jones has already been eliminated as well. Hopefully she ain't in the back right now sending all them texts. Stevie Gabriel, here's hoping she left her phone in the locker room. Her butt's not buzzing. Love can make you do strange things, and it is in the air. What does Stevie Gabriel love more, though? Amelia Jones or the potential to become women's world champion? What means more to her right here? Both women get themselves back up. Stevie with a pretty lethal clothesline right there. Night bed chop and another, no, blocked. Spinning soul kick by Gabriel, who's hyping herself up. She's feeling it here. The fans seem to be behind her too, which is a strange occurrence. Simply CM Universe not all that behind the Killjoy Club, but Stevie Gabriel's had some very impressive outings over the last couple of months. Mainly her challenging Gianna for the Rising Star Championship. What a match. And even though Gabriel came up short, I think earned herself a lot of respect with these fans. Ashley McKay, now the one in trouble. Gabriel's not giving up, trying to push her off, but McKay fights her way back in. From behind, ooh, nice elbow to the jaw. Again, guys, the only thing we know for absolutely certain in this matchup is that Ashley Riot will be entering at number 30. When does Isabella Almas enter? We do not know. We still know the likes of Maggie Shaw to enter. Ellie Quinn still to enter. Long road home from Stevie Gabriel, showing off some strength there to get up Big McKay like that. Gabriel, Irish whip, McKay out on the apron. Stevie Gabriel, big right hand, and waited for Jasmine Crossings to actually start making her way towards the ring. And yes, Jasmine Crossings out next. I believe number 16, yeah? Stevie Gabriel immediately dancing with her here in the corner. Crossings, who busy gal last night on Octane, beating up Amelia Jones for her main event matchup with Precious Pratt. Unfortunately for Crossings, though, not going to have the chance to get hands on Jones further as she's already been eliminated here. So Gabriel putting a stop to the onslaught of Ashley McKay. Taking down Crossings there with that German suplex. Now a snapmare. Penalty kick. A little PK love in this matchup thus far. Like I was talking about earlier, man, kicking your opponent in the face. Oh, twist of fate. Will it indeed be for Stevie Gabriel here tonight at Mob Violence? Crossings able to counter the Irish whip. Obviously bigger, stronger is Crossings going to be here. Looking to prove it in the corner. Trying to take Gabriel out, but Stevie adamantly remaining in the ring. Elbows to the midsection. Jasmine Crossings. CMV veteran. Former competitor on Ferocity. He's never won the big one, though. Has never been world champion here in CMV. Looking to change that right here tonight at Mob Violence. Beating the hell out of Stevie Gabriel right now. Great counter, though. On the rebound, drop down by Stevie. Gets her again with that pop-up German suplex. Crossings trying to get back to her feet as quickly as she can. She knows that in a matchup like this, she can't afford to lay around for all too long. There's times when it's strategic to take yourself out of clear view of everyone else. But there's also times where you got to stay in the fight. Crossings escapes just as Gabriel's getting her closer to the ropes. Right back at her. Bit of tit for tat. As Stevie wanting a second elimination here. Crossings just going to shove her back, man. And who's going to be number 17? Tori Doyle. Oh, man. Ashley McKay. So close to having backup. Tori Doyle of the Undisputed Elite enters the Women's Royal Rumble matchup. Completely whipping that stunner attempt. And oh my God, we've actually got 3 women in the ring right now. Great counter by Crossings. I think Gabriel was looking for that long road home again. A spear from Doyle. Damn. Doyle's got to chill out, though. She came into this matchup like a little bit of a spaz. She needs to take a step back because she's going to end up being so overzealous, she just flies over that top rope herself. Just like, oh, Stevie Gabriel trying to plead with Jasmine Crossings here, and then tries to take a swipe at Doyle. That was some smart thinking from Stevie. It didn't work, but I like the attempt. Luckily, Tori Doyle was ready for it, man. I don't know how the hell she saw that coming. Oh, and Stevie Gabriel, super kick for a super kick. Gabriel eliminated by Jasmine Crossings, but no time for Crossings to celebrate that elimination as Tori Doyle's right after her. Into the corner, tries for a jab. Doyle fights her way out, though. Irish whip. Killjoy Club still with the best odds, even with Taylor Wagner and Stevie Gabriel being eliminated at this point, because Chloe Marks and Ellie Quinn are still to enter. Tori Doyle's doing her best to cave in Jasmine's face here, but that Troy Colt style super kick from Crossings gonna get herself back in the driver's seat as she tries to take Doyle over the ropes, but Doyle wagging her finger saying, I don't think so. Irish whip but counter. Drop down. Big right hand. I wouldn't call you a liar if you said that was a slobber knocker, baby. Woo! Might have knocked a couple of teeth loose right there. Tori Doyle seeing stars. That slap's not going to help. Looks like disrespect here by Crossings. Kick to the midsection. Brain buster. Oh, but that took a lot out of Crossings. She's looking tired. Gets herself up. Here comes number 18. Tori Doyle eliminated. And that looks to be Sarah Miller, the other half of the women's tag team champions. Alice Blake has already made her appearance. She had quite a run, as a matter of fact, before getting taken out. Now it's Sarah Miller's turn. Jasmine Crossings, though, feeling herself at this point after scooping up a couple of eliminations. Miller trying to stop dead that momentum. Woo! She's got her up and over, but not to the outside. Again, both feet got to hit the floor in order for it to be an elimination. Miller picking up that win last night on Octane over Chloe Marks. Chloe Marks still to enter. The Prodigy, I'm sure hoping it's next for the chance to get after the women's tag team champion. Nice block on the kick right there by Crossings. A double leg takedown gets herself into the full mount. Open palm strikes from Crossings. Miller wants to stop this, and she does. Jasmine Crossings like a whirlwind so far in this women's Royal matchup, but Miller, okay. I guess Miller was hoping that she wouldn't have to do anything further, but probably should have taken the chance when it presented itself. Now Crossings back into the ring. Snap German suplex by this deceptively powerful Sarah Miller. Punch to the gut, and another. Oh, that was a pair of brass knuckles! Crossings, you villain, you! Hey, no disqualifications in a Royal Rumble match. Well within her rights. Crossings sneaking in a pair of brass knucks, and it pays off. Miller eliminated. I love it. I love it. Yeah, tapping her temple saying you gotta come prepared. If you ain't ready to do what you gotta do, go home. But that's not what Ellie Quinn's doing tonight. She ain't going home, not without the Women's World Championship. Quinn going right after Jasmine. Taking up with a suplex, but Miss Magnificent ain't able to drop down behind her. Looking for some payback on behalf of Stevie Gabriel, who Crossings eliminated earlier. There's another soup bone from Crossings as she proceeds to choke out again. No disqualifications in a Royal Rumble match. Ellie Quinn, who will not rest until she becomes a 3-time Women's World Champion. She's already Miss Magnificent 8. Has that contract, which was handed to her by Shay Hoxton, that she can cash in whenever she wants. Right here tonight, she technically could, for a Women's World Championship match. But hoping to save that as a backup plan and win this Royal Rumble here tonight, where, of course, the Women's World Championship is on the line. Isabella Almas, the defending champion, still has not entered yet. I think Ellie Quinn was number number 18 or 19? I think 18, if I'm not mistaken. I believe. Either way, nearly 2/3 of the way through this Women's Royal Rumble match. See Quinn going to work on the knees of Jasmine Crossings. Jasmine with more of those elbows to the gut. And an Irish whip. Ellie out onto the apron. Crossings just staring her down. If this were a staring contest, Ellie Quinn might be in serious trouble, but unfortunately, Crossings cannot win the matchup with that death glare of hers. Crossings using her power to try and send Ellie Quinn flying to the outside. Kick to the midsection. Looking again for that brain buster. And I'd say Ellie Quinn's brain was most thoroughly busted right there, but Crossings unable to immediately take advantage as she again struggles. It's taken her longer and longer to get back to her feet. Ellie Quinn is eliminated. Crossings with, I believe that's her 4th elimination. It just took out a serious player in this match. Oh. Out next though. Even Jasmine Crossings turns around and knows she's in trouble. Deadeye Maggie Shaw. Instantly though, in trouble here in the corner. My God, Jasmine Crossings beating the tar out of this gal right now. Woo! Maggie Shaw. This ain't how she was looking to get down and dirty here in this Women's Royal Rumble matchup. That quick elbow though gets the opening she needs. What the? I thought she was going for the Shawshank Redemption already. I'd be like, gosh. Maggie Shaw, of course, the winner of last year's Women's Royal Rumble matchup, guys, which makes her the odds-on favorite and the eyes of many to do it again here tonight. But this time, the Women's World Championship is on the line. Maggie Shaw, who won last year's Women's Royal Rumble match, went on to capture the Women's World Championship. She can get it done all in one. No way! What? 5 eliminations! 5 eliminations, and Maggie Shaw is sent packing! What? It's Alexia Diamond, who's, look, you can see she still has that cast on her right hand. Oh, she wanted a piece of Maggie Shaw, but Crossings just took away the opportunity. Crossings saying, no matter that, I'll send you right after her. Give chase up the ramp. Alexia Diamond had her right hand, guys. To say it was just broken almost doesn't do it justice. Shattered by Maggie Shaw a few weeks ago on Shockwave. Been out of action ever since. Looks like it isn't healed if she's still having to wear that cast on her right hand. But as I've already said a couple of times since this matchup started, if you're a competitor in this women's division, you are not missing out on this opportunity. You can have no legs, no arms, baby. Missing every single limb. You're going to be crawling your way into this matchup. And Alexia Diamond with a hell of a save right there. Jasmine Crossings is just an unstoppable unit. 5 eliminations, baby. She's been controlling this ring. taken out two of the, I think, top favorites to win this entire matchup. Ellie Quinn and Maggie Shaw eliminated by Jasmine Crossings. I mean, and of course, still to enter is the defending champion, the woman whose world championship is on the line in this matchup, Isabella Almas. And we know too that Ashley Riot will be entering at number 30. Between now and then, though, anything can happen. Brain Buster! Every time Crossings hits that, though, it takes her longer and longer to get back to her feet. She is on the run of her life right now in this Women's Royal Rumble match, but it has taken a lot out of her. 6 eliminations. She's done it. 6 eliminations. And guys, I think she just officially tied Beatrice Lotus for most all-time eliminations in a single Women's Royal Rumble match. But look who it is! It's the champ! Isabella Almas is out next! The defending Women's World Champion! Wait a minute. Crossings welcoming the champ to the match with a kick down south. Unbelievable. No. Oh my God. My heart just skipped a beat. I thought she was going to do it. Time to roll the dice. Crossings, you mad woman. She's going to do it. She's going to do it. What? No! Okay, not only did Crossings just earn her 7th elimination, officially making history for most eliminations of all time in one Women's Royal Rumble match, but also just eliminated the champion. We are guaranteed a new Women's World Champion here tonight. Brother, I'm literally out of my seat right now. Crossings is that woman, and Ileana Summers is, to her credit, doing her damnedest here. But I don't know if there's anything, if there's any woman who can put a stop to this rampage. I'm still processing Isabella Almas being eliminated. It's hard to feel bad for her. She backed herself into a corner. Bro. And look at her. I love it. 8 eliminations. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 eliminations for Jasmine Crossings. Oh. Ileana Summers out. Amira Aydin in. The Turkish Destroyer is the one, though, potentially getting destroyed here tonight. This match is going too fast for me. I have not had the time to process what we have seen over just the last 5 minutes, okay? Jasmine Crossings tied and then shattered Lotus's record for most eliminations in a single Women's Royal Rumble matchup, which Lotus earned that record just last year. Last year's Women's Royal Rumble match, Lotus scored 6 eliminations. Crossings now at 8. 8 eliminations. Dude, I think she might have broken the record on the men's side too. How many? We gotta look at those stats posted on the Discord, because I think Crossings may have also broken the men's record. I think they were at 7, right? Crossings is at 8. 8 eliminations. And one of them was the Women's World Champion, Isabella Almas, which means we are guaranteed to crown a new Women's World Champion here tonight. Straight jacket neck breaker from Crossings, but she's down just as well as Amira Aiden here. I don't know what is keeping Crossings going here. I don't know what it is. She must have gotten into that Boone juice supply, brother, because we have never seen something like this from Jasmine Crossings before. Maybe that attack from Amelia Jones a couple weeks ago, maybe that finally lit the fire under Jasmine's ass. That fire she's been needing for a long time, for years. Because this is that Crossings of old. 9 eliminations! 9! 9! Oh my God! And here comes Chloe Marks, the last representative of the Killjoy Club. And by the way, Crossings has eliminated Stevie Gabriel and Ellie Quinn of the Killjoy Club. 2 of her 9 eliminations. Will she end up eliminating 3/4 of the Killjoy Club in this match? Chloe Marks, her head on the chopping block next. Or will Marks be the one that can find a way to stop Jasmine Crossings here? Absolute insanity. Rolls the dice, but man, they just keep coming up in her favor tonight. Big forearm smash dropped on Chloe Marks like a bomb out of orbit. Dude, I swear. If she gets 10 eliminations, 1/3 of the Royal Rumble match Crossings is about to have eliminated. If she can eliminate Marks here, that will make 10 eliminations. 1/3 of this match Crossings will have taken out by herself. All by herself. This is insane. Somebody pinch me. This has to be a dream. Big backbreaker though from Marks. She ain't looking to be that number 10. She ain't looking to be the 10th elimination. She's looking to be the one that stopped Jasmine Crossings here. Staring her down in the corner. Marks might be a little bit intimidated. I can't say that I necessarily blame her. I would be intimidated too, sitting in the back watching Crossings blow through damn near everyone, and then it's my turn all of a sudden. Marks. Oh my God. She almost did it, man. Almost ain't good enough though. And now Crossings has her back in that corner. Oh. Spread them legs. Jasmine Crossings going where the sun don't shine. Chloe Marks getting punted by Jasmine Crossings, who now looks to give her a little bit of a face wash. Boom! Lights out for the prodigy of the Killjoy Club. Crossings. Oh, it looked like she was thinking about going into the corner there. Oh my God, we're actually going to have someone else enter? Someone else is about to enter the match? Wait a minute. It's Hikiko! Hikiko is next up. And Crossings unable to eliminate Chloe Marks in time. Hikiko quickly dropping Marks with the reverse DDT. I don't know, if I'm Marks or Hikiko, I would be looking to put whatever aside, man, and focus on Crossings here. Look, there's no teams, certainly no friends in a Royal Rumble matchup. But after seeing what Crossings has done here, if I was Marks, I'd tell Hikiko, hey, let's get this gal out of here, and then we can worry about each other. Because Crossings is the biggest threat right now. Well, maybe Marks is looking to do that. Maybe Marks is as smart as I think she is. She's got Crossings up on top. Come on, Marks, you can do it. Oh, Crossings. Like a brick wall. Stalwart is Jasmine Crossings in this Women's Royal Rumble matchup. Oh, Chloe, I think, see, this is what I'm talking about. Marks and Akiko should not be fighting each other right now and giving Crossings, look at her, this chance to rest, to recover in the corner. This is foolish. I wish I could just get up and go yell at them. What do you think you're doing? Crossings now rejuvenated. All it took was a good 30 seconds for her to get that chance to rest in the corner while Marks and Akiko are beating each other up. Oh, backstabber from Jasmine. Quickly, though, kick to the lower back by Hikiko. Trying to take her for a walk. I think maybe Marks is trying to tell Hikiko, hey, come and help me out. But Hikiko, strong-headed as they come. Having none of it, and Marks gonna catch that brainbuster. No. The Prodigy able to drop down behind. And now an Irish whip. Wait. Burning hammer! To Chloe Marks, but Akiko instantly targeted by Crossings, who manages to throw her off the ropes. Spinning soul kick and a sliding kick right upside the head. Marks, meanwhile, has managed to get herself into the corner out of harm's way after suffering that burning hammer. Crossings, again, paying special attention to her face. Big boot in the corner. Trying to knock her head right off, man. Pop it up into the cheap seats. What a souvenir to take home. Spear from the Prodigy. And we're about to have 4 women in the ring. Unless Marks eliminates. Wait. Yes! Marks has done it! Marks has done it! She has stopped the onslaught of Jasmine Crossings! I can't believe it! Chloe Marks eliminates Jasmine Crossings after Crossings scored 9 eliminations. One of them being the defending Women's World Champion Isabella Almas, which means we are guaranteed to crown a new Women's World Champion here tonight. And baby, it might be Gianna. The world might be made whole again. The Pop Princess, Gianna, enters the match. Getting between Marks and Akiko here. Look, Akiko, come on, you're a smart gal. Help out Gianna. Former tag team partners. Former women's tag team champions together. Oh, maybe Gianna doesn't want the help. She doesn't need it. Chloe Marks, though, she's got to be feeling herself right now. She was not the 10th elimination, but instead, she was the one to finally put an end to Jasmine Crossing's rampage here in the Women's Royal Rumble match. And here we go, yes, the reunion. Akiko and Gianna teaming up, if only for a brief moment, to double team Chloe Marks and get her the hell out of here. Oh, Gianna might have been looking to take out Marks. Akiko inadvertently saving the Prodigy. Oh, and that's quite a thank you, Chloe. She's immediately pouncing on Akiko. Inverted atomic drop, double boots up under the chin. Chloe gonna have to schedule an appointment with the dentist. Gianna's not stopping. Irish whip. Akiko on the rebound. Beautiful arm drag. One of these 3 women right here, my friends, might well leave tonight the new Women's World Champion. Again, Isabella Almas was eliminated by Jasmine Crossings. So we are guaranteed a new Women's World Champion. Big boots to Chloe Marks. Hikiko gets her jaw unhinged as the Pop Princess looks to eliminate her former tag team partner. Another big spear from the prodigy of the Killjoy Club, the last hope of Ellie Quinn. Counter of the Irish Whip. Who's out next? Gianna's got to keep on the corner. And guys, this is number 30. Ashley Ryan enters the Women's Royal Rumble match. And so here's our final four. Gianna, Ashley Ryan, Hikiko, and Chloe Marks. One of these women will leave Mob Violence as the new Women's World Champion. Jasmine Crossings took out damn near 1/3 of the participants in this match all by herself, including Isabella Almas, the defending champion. And so now, who's it gonna be? Of these four women that leaves tonight with World Championship gold. Only one of them has previously held it, that being Gianna. Kiko stops herself from getting walked over to the ropes there by Chloe Marks. Ashley Riot, meanwhile, hopes to ruin everyone's night. Try and eliminate the main character. But that's not how the story ends. Riot now in the corner as Chloe Marks has Gianna up against the ropes. Marks is tired though. Kiko, wait a minute. Ashley Riot, who of course won that over-the-top rope battle royal last night on Octane to earn the 30th spot to enter last year, has the best odds. Can she make the most of it? Double arm salt sends Kiko overhead as Gianna now with an Irish whip. Big boot! Marks, you're out of here! And then there were three. Gianna, Riot, Hikiko. Gianna catching that double knee face breaker. Hikiko's just staring at her. I know Gianna's beautiful. I often catch myself just staring at her for hours at a time. But this ain't the place. Big boot for Hikiko and Gianna. Has her by the arm. Hikiko, though, knowing her former tag team partner well, breaks out with some punches to the gut. Spinning back fist. Woo! Go to sleep. And again, no disqualifications, much like we saw with Crossings earlier, using that pair of brass knuckles. Hikiko going after the eyes of Ashley Riot. She'll have to rip one right out if she has to. You think she gives a goddamn? Gianna. Oh, Riot just tries to stay out of the way, saying, hey, you two do whatever the hell you want of each other. I love that. Great strategy. Gianna gonna scoop up. Deathmatch Princess gives her the snake eyes. Hikiko now into the corner. Gianna gonna target Riot though. Tries for a quick knee. Was hoping, I think, to surprise Ashley Riot there. No avail for the Pop Princess. And look at this once again. The former women's tag team champions teaming up, working together to try and wear down Ashley Riot here. Irish whip. Again, partnerships, they might be useful for a moment, maybe even two, but there are no friends. Eat defeat in the Women's Royal Rumble match. Ashley Riot over the top. Riot is out of here. We are down to two. Gianna, Hikiko, one of them leaving tonight as the new Women's World Champion. champion! Hakiko has been looking for this, man, for years to finally become world champion in CMV. And she's just a step away, one step away from finally doing it. Gianna. Ooh. Hanging on with that gorilla grip. Hammers at the knee of Hikiko to get herself back into the ring. Gianna wanting to leave the nation's capital, Washington, D.C. as a two-time Women's World Champion. No! Skinning that cat raw. Hikiko gets back in, and now Hakiko is the new Women's World Champion! Your winner of the Women's Royal Rumble match! Your new Women's World Champion! After years, after all the trials and tribulations, after coming so close so many times, Hakiko has finally done it. She is Women's World Champion. Yeah, she gotta write that thank you note to Jasmine Crossings. No doubt about it. I will tell you what, my friends, I don't know if I'm going to have very much of a voice left by the end of Mob Violence here. I don't even know if I'm going to make it to the main event, let alone after the show. But I'm going to do my best right here, because we still have 2 World Championship matches. We still have Thy Kingdom Come, loser leaves CMV. And we, of course, still have our main event, the Men's Royal Rumble match. And up next, it is one of those 2 World Championship matches. The undisputed World Heavyweight Championship up for grabs. I'm still thinking about everything we just saw, though, in that Women's Royal Rumble matchup. Jasmine Crossings breaking not only Beatrice Lotus's record for most eliminations in a single Women's Royal Rumble matchup, but breaking the men's record too. 9 eliminations Crossings got there. And of course, in the end, Hakiko, the new Women's World Champion. But now are we about to crown a new undisputed World Heavyweight Champion. If I could, I would be walking Ahmed down the ramp right now. I'd be in his corner for this matchup here, for his christening. But unfortunately, I gotta watch from behind my desk here. And I'm gonna be unbiased. Look, we all know, when have I ever been biased? Never in my life. Am I hyping up my main man, Ahmed? Of course. He's faster than Troy Cole. He's stronger than Troy Cole. He's better looking than Troy Cole. Cole only wishes he could pull off the Gucci scarf the way Ahmed does. But of course, that's not what it's about here tonight. It's about the undisputed World Heavyweight Championship. The thing is, Troy Cole has never faced a man like Ahmed before, because Ahmed is not a man. He's an Egyptian destroyer. And Mr. No Days Off, look, as he had an impressive reign as undisputed champion. He beat John Lipnick at Ascendance 12. He beat Marty Michaels. He beat Amare Rivers. It's all impressive. Look, all credit to those guys. There is nobody like Ahmed. And that's what I was trying to tell Troy Cole last week. I was trying to let him know, look, just give Ahmed the championship. Save yourself the embarrassment. Just forfeit. Live to fight another day. But Troy Cole, he's headstrong. He wasn't having any of that. I respect it. But now we're about to see the destruction of Troy Cole right here tonight. Live at Mob Violence. The end of his reign as undisputed World Heavyweight Champion. No bias, by the way. I think deep down Troy Cole knows. He knows that everything I said, he knows that everything Ahmed said is true. He knows deep down that this is his last time walking down to that ring as the undisputed World Heavyweight Champion. Thanks for all the hard work, Mr. No Days Off. Now it's time for a real superstar to elevate this company. Ahmed, who bulldozed his way through that men's Gold Rush tournament, broke the legendary Josh Wolf in half at Attack on Australia to earn this opportunity here tonight. And even Ahmed said, look, you couldn't even beat Josh Wolf, brother. Colt suffering that loss to Wolf a couple weeks ago on Shockwave. You couldn't even beat the runner-up. What makes you think you have a chance? But I will say, when it comes to Troy Cole, when the lights are on brightest, that's when he excels. So, you know, I'll even admit, I told Ahmed, look, don't you go underestimating Troy Cole, because that will lead to a fatal mistake. But Ahmed, he's smart. He said, I'm not underestimating him. I'm just trying to let him know the truth of things. So now the truth will be revealed to all. Ahmed Colt for the undisputed World Heavyweight Championship. Here we go, baby. Mob Violence, and immediately Troy Cole with the arm drag, a little bit of a toss, sent Ahmed into the corner. Irish whip now pulled back, though. Chops with the hand and a kick to the gut by the Egyptian destroyer. I've got such a celebratory party set up for my main man, Ahmed. We're going to hit the streets of Washington, D.C., and we're going to party like never before. Troy Cole, you are not invited. Late Virtue style knee drop there. Ooh, nice dodge of the attempted enziguri by Ahmed. As he follows up, tries to follow up anyhow with a power bomb. Troy Cole, nice escape with those punches to the top of the head. Irish whip, but no, stopped him. Ahmed out onto the apron. This is not the Royal Rumble matchup, but Troy Colt does have a champion's advantage. Always something you got to remember. I told Ahmed too, don't forget, don't let this little worm try to wiggle his way out of this one. You keep him in the ring. If this matchup ends by countout, if it ends by disqualification, Troy Colt remains the undisputed heavyweight champion. Ahmed must pin or he must submit Troy Colt in the middle of the ring to leave here tonight as the new undisputed champion. And see how he puts him right back into the ring. That's my main man. Oh, but eliminated from the Royal Rumble. Look, I've seen enough of that for now, all right? We still got the main event to come. Give me a break here. Up on the shoulders, Ahmed putting his power on display early on as he drops Troy Colt chest first across that top rope. All Ahmed needs to do is lock in that bully choke of his, lock in that rear naked choke, lock in that camel clutch. And if Troy Colt doesn't want his spine snapped in half, he's going to tap. Or will it be Troy Colt perhaps making it to the 330 slam first? I'm in a side headlock. See, this is the thing about Troy Colt. Loves to show off. Loves to let everyone know. Look at me. Look at me. I'm so impressive. Look at what I can do. That's not impressive. You know what's impressive? Breaking people in half. Annihilating Hall of Famers. Destroying legends. And that's what Ahmed has done since he got here in CMV, baby. And now, the pile driver from the Egyptian Destroyer. Will it be that easy? 1, 2. Troy Colt hangs in there for now. For now. Crawls his way into the corner, hoping to get the chance to recover after getting dropped on his head. Ooh, able to catch Ahmed's boot there. Trips him up. Tries for a big boot to the face. Ahmed, though, rolls out of the way. See, that's the thing about Ahmed. He's not just big and powerful. He's fast. He's agile. Have you seen his moonsault? Chef's kiss. Picture perfect. Better than anything Troy Colt could ever do. That's a fact. And smart, intelligent. That's maybe the most important thing of all. Ahmed, razor sharp instincts for being so relatively new to this business. You think he's been here for 10 years plus. Hasn't even been here a year yet. Oh, Colt's got him in the tree of woe now. Kick to the midsection, and another man trying to bleed him like a deer killed out on the hunt. Backstabber by the defending undisputed champion. More interested in trying to pander these fans. Oh, but now he's got Ahmed maybe in trouble. Looking for the 330 slam, but Ahmed planting him. No! Looking for that falling powerbomb. Clothesline by Colt. And there's the back elbow too. Now trying for the Irish whip, reverse though by Ahmed. Into the corner, he's set. No, gets out of the way. Vintage Colt with the kick to the side of the head now. Off the ropes. No, okay, back in the ring. Usually he goes for that springboard European uppercut, but I guess changing up his game plan here, it ain't gonna matter. Let me tell you what. Because Ahmed, baby, scoops him up. Nope, drops down behind us. Colt punch to the back of the head. Now Troy Colt trying to act as quickly as he can. Irish whip it again. Ahmed off the ropes. Drop down by Colt. Leapfrog by Colt. Super kick! 1, 2! But a kick out by the challenger. Colt beating his chest, trying to rally the support of these fans. Ahmed bleeding. No idea what's coming his way. 330 slam. 1, 2. But no trace. Come on, Colt, give him a damn minute! Give him a damn minute! Not another one! 1, 2, 3, and still the undisputed World Heavyweight Champion, Troy Colt, has done it again. Credit where it's due. Troy Colt survived Ahmed here tonight, but don't get it twisted. This ain't over. You survived this time, Colt. It won't happen again, so enjoy it while it lasts. We have crowned one new world champion here tonight in Hikiko, the winner of the Women's Royal Rumble match. But we just saw Troy Colt able to retain the undisputed World Heavyweight Championship against Ahmed. So here's our tiebreaker. It's time for the Global Championship match, baby. And strap in, because these two hogs are about to be let loose on each other. Two Mack trucks about to collide head on here in Washington, D.C. for that Global Championship. Pretty apropos that Jeremy Barmore gets this opportunity here at Mob Violence, the host of the Royal Rumble match. A lot of people consider Jeremy Barmore Mr. Royal Rumble, in the top 10 of just about every statistic there is when it pertains to the men's Royal Rumble match. But he's not in the Royal Rumble tonight, no. Tonight, he fights for the World Championship. Not the first time Jeremy Barmore has here in CMV. In fact, he's had more than a few World Championship opportunities over the years since arriving here in CMV, but never has he gotten the job done. Always has the opportunities slipped through his fingers. Barmore says it ends tonight, and he will leave Mob Violence as the new global champion. Aaron Stone, though, begs to differ. Now, the thing is, has Jeremy Barmore managed to get inside Aaron Stone's head? Has he managed to get under the global champion's skin? After Aaron Stone suffered that loss to DRH a few weeks ago, Barmore came down to the ring. He said, look, you're the global champion. You've obviously done the work to get there, but it looks like you're starting to slip up. Couldn't even beat DRH. What makes you think you're going to beat me? And then we saw Stone suffer that loss in the tag team match alongside Emmett Jones to Bakara. Another loss last night on Octane to Fidel De La Rosa one-on-one. Aaron Stone's coming into this matchup with virtually no momentum on his side. I think Barmore has managed to play those mind games to perfection. Stone's been knocked off his pedestal, his course, as it were. He's all scrambled upstairs. If he has any hopes of leaving here tonight, still the global champion, he had better lock in right now. Because Barmore is. There's no doubt about that. And even on his absolute worst day, I'd take Aaron Stone over just about anybody. But I think I speak for a lot of people when I say that this is Stone's biggest challenge yet. And that's what it's all about. That gorgeous global championship. Will Jeremy Barmore do what Hikiko was able to do earlier tonight and finally achieve that goal of becoming a world champion? Let's find out. Barmore! Stone! For the global championship. And this ain't going to be no technical masterclass. This ain't going to be the greatest wrestling match you've ever seen. This is going to be two absolute beef boys beating the hell out of each other to prove who is going to be the one to lead Octane into the future as global champion. Backbreaker. Ooh, follows it up with the reverse STO. And look at how Stone didn't bring any of the regulators out here with him. No Amelia Jones, no Emmett Jones, no Lorraine brothers. Stone came out here all by himself because he wants to prove he still deserves to be global champion. And he doesn't need any sort of outside help. Look at Barmore just throwing him around like a goddamn ragdoll right now. That's not something you see often. Aaron Stone getting chucked about like it ain't no thing but a chicken wing. Single underhook, I should say. Hatch suplex by the challenger. Jeremy Barmore, who's coming into this matchup with nothing but momentum, man. Riding a wave, his win over Hunter Quinn in Tokyo, Japan, defeating George King to become #1 contender, flattened poor Colin Kidman in about 60 seconds or less a couple of weeks ago on Octane. Big closeout right there by Stone. Nice reversal, whatever Barmore was trying for. As the protein-packed powerhouse scoops him up, but now it's Barmore's turn. He's able to drop down behind him. Hammering blow to the back of the head. Now an Irish whip. Reverse though, and out onto the apron goes Barmore. Looks to drag him back into the ring. Clubs him. Across the back. Face first. Onto the canvas and a knee to the side of the head to follow up. Ooh, time to spread those legs apart for a punch. For the boys downstairs. Wheelbarrow face buster. Stone starting to take control now, and Barmore realizes it, trying to roll into the corner, pick himself up. Stone just laying into him. Fires back. Does the #1 contender. Stone, though, tries to quickly take him down. Nope, out onto the apron. Big right hook. Ooh, but gets stunned. Throat taken down across that top rope, and the champion lets out a roar, man, like the alpha male. Trying to mark his territory, looks for a big old discus punch. Barmore, not about the theatrics, just yeets that boy overhead. And again, manhandling. That man, Aaron Stone, is Jeremy Barmore here in this match. Stares him down, Irish whip, off the ropes goes Stone. Nice sit-out spy buster, but does not try for the pin. As much as Barmore... Oh, wait a minute. Barmore with a Barmore to belly! Is that it? 1, 2... That ain't it. Close! But no cigar for the challenger here as Stone looks to fire back! Special delivery! Uno! Dos! No tres, Topher. Both men just gave their absolute best shots. Neither getting the job done. And Stone now follows up, trying to get Barmore into the corner. Knife edge chop. Popping him in the jaw. Back to back. Stone with that pop-up cutter he should have utilized. Barmore blasted at Stone now. Texas Cloverleaf! He's got Barmore in the middle of the ring! Oh, but Barmore escaping that lickety split. I don't even know if Stone really even had it locked in fully before the workhorse was able to shove him off. Barmore going bicep to bicep with these stomps. And the champion is hurt. Gonna drop to the outside. Remember the champion's advantage that Stone has. Barmore has to pin or submit Aaron Stone in the ring to capture the global championship. This one ends by a countout or by disqualification. Aaron Stone retains. Barmore knows that. He's no idiot. Again, this is far from his first world championship opportunity here in CMV. Will it be the first he wins, though? Big clothesline by the Beef Boy Supreme, Jeremy Barmore, into the pin. 1, 2, but only a 2 count. Barmore hopefully isn't starting to get inside his own head now. Stay focused. Stay on top of him. Can't give someone like Aaron Stone the opportunity to recover, because all he needs is that sliver of an opening. That minuscule opportunity to take advantage, and he will. As he slowly tries to get Barmore to his feet. Quick elbow to the gut, now stuns Stone just long enough, but Barmore ain't quick enough. And now Stone from behind, looking to take him for a walk into the corner. Smooch that top turnbuckle, baby. And now what? Forearm smash. Oh, just punch him in the fucking throat. Trying to make sure Jeremy Barmore can never speak again as he yeets him up out of the corner. Stone looking for that Texas Cloverleaf again. Let's see if Barmore is so quick to escape this time. I don't think so. And still, the global champion, Aaron Stone, does it again and is still the leader of Octane. A hard-hitting matchup we were all expecting. But in the end, Aaron Stone proves he still deserves to be called global champion. What a match. Check, check, check. 1, 2. Able to hear me now? Definitely wasn't talking for like 5 minutes there or anything. But we ball. I was saying to nobody but myself, make sure you message to the backstage hands here. I'm going to need a good gallon of that Boone juice to get through the rest of this show here. But what a show it has already been, my friends. And now it's time for our co-main event of the evening. Thy Kingdom Come makes its hellish return to CMV. Let's not forget the last time we witnessed this match type, the instantaneous classic between George King and Adam Valentine, which a great many still consider to be the greatest match of all time in CMV history. And now we get the sequel as George King and Morgan look to settle things once and for all. This has been a war dragged out for months on end at this point. Recall it all started with Morgan being pestered by that cheeky little Iskandir who said that he was a prophet trying to spread the word of the return of his Lord, who turned out to be George King. And at Ascendance 12, with the help of Iskandir, we saw George King return and defeat Morgan, but Morgan wasn't about to just take that. So, fair enough. It is what it is, and walk off into the sunset. Morgan, of course, being the man that he is, was not going to let that stand. And we all saw what transpired at Rulers of the Ring. We were meant to get a rematch between George King and Morgan. The return of Adam Valentine, who attacked Iskandir backstage and took his position as special guest referee in that matchup and helped Morgan to defeat George King. So now what we're hoping here in Thy Kingdom Come is to at last get a definitive winner. And let's not forget, no Iskandir, no Adam Valentine, nobody else. This is loser leaves CMV, my friends. George King and Morgan, Thy Kingdom Come. Loser is out of here for good. And these two ain't wasting no time, getting right down to it. Wouldn't be surprised if you forgot the rules of this matchup. Again, there's only ever been one other Thy Kingdom Come. It's obviously inside Hell in a Cell to make sure there is. It's 2 out of 3 falls. You can score a fall either by pinfall or knockout. Obviously, whoever scores those 2 points first is the winner. And the loser leaves CMV forever. George King with a headbutt. Pulled back though. Morgan the bigger, the stronger, but George King has faced the biggest. He's faced the strongest over the many years that he's been here in CMV. Very nearly a day one superstar is George King. He ain't been here all 10 years of CMV, but of course he started off in the OG NGW, was NGW champion, then went over to Unmatched when NGW closed down, became Unmatched world champion along with a plethora of other accolades. Then came over to this side of CMV, became Undisputed world heavyweight champion, became global champion, even became NGW champion again for a little while. The only man to ever hold all 4 of those world titles. And gotta be the older man to ever do so, since NGW is no more. And also Unmatched, obviously. So that alone makes George King a bona fide future Hall of Famer, and we very well may see his career come to an end. Point blank period here tonight if Morgan is the victor of this Thy Kingdom Come matchup here at Mob Violence. No Iskander to screw over Morgan like at Ascendance 12. No Adam Valentine to help out Morgan like at the Rulers of the Ring event. It is 1-on-1, and at last we will see who the better man well and truly is. Morgan was looking, I think, to go grab a weapon. Holy shit! George King out of nowhere. Sudden burst of energy just fucking tackled Morgan through the side of the cell. Just broke down the cell wall. Those things are fucking made of steel, obviously. Not exactly easy. Not like a strong gust of wind's gonna knock him down. Well, now the purpose of the Hell in a Cell itself is kind of kaput. If Iskander or Adam Valentine wanted to, they could now get involved, but I don't know if either one of them would even risk it. Fighting up the ramp, Morgan. Kick to the midsection. Looks like he's... Oh, onto the concrete! The concrete floor, that little exposed area where the ramp ends and the ringside mats begin. There's no covering whatsoever right there. That is just straight up concrete floor. Now Morgan's going for that Quepon he was looking for earlier underneath the ring. Looks like a table he has produced. As if a matchup like this isn't already destructive enough. Introduce a little bit of more mayhem. George King trying to crack open Morgan's head like a coconut there with that headbutt. Now we see it's King picking up the table. You've got wood. Cracking Morgan over the head with it, but look at how the Ogre straight back to his feet. The former global champion. And George King up against the table. Oh, Alabama slammer! Right through the pine and boom! 2.999. Morgan very nearly scoring the first fall here in Thy Kingdom Come. Again, 2 out of 3 falls rules. You can score a fall by pinfall or knockout. It's the referee's discretion if someone is knocked out. If they are, let's say Morgan were to knock out George King, the ref would award the point to Morgan and then give King the time he needs to recover before the matchup continues. Morgan looks like going up to the top rope. This is very rare. What the hell is he about? Whoa! Looking for a moonsault. King fucking catching him into a royal flush. Holy shit! And George King rightfully scores the first fall here. How the hell do you even catch 300 plus pounds out of the air? That's just a testament to the absolute power of George King. Swatting Morgan out of the air. Oh, what the fuck? What, King, what are you doing? There's no disqualifications here. It's anything goes. Why would he attack the ref? What's King doing? I can't think of any rightful reason why George King would do that. Well, all right then. Hey, George King. I'm not going to be the one to tell him he did anything wrong there. Carry on, good sir. No disqualifications means the referee can't do anything about it. At least the ref is back up. Looks like he's going to be okay to carry on for the remainder of this matchup. No matter how long it does last, all night long, it could very well be. Although George King has already scored the first fall, that means that Morgan's going to have to score 2 falls in a row here, guys. Either by KO, knockout, or pinfall in order to win this matchup. Big full Nelson slam. Again, both guys utilizing that exposed area at ringside. The concrete floor fully exposed. No padding whatsoever. Outside of the cell yet again. This just turned into a little bit of an alleyway brawl between these two. Not that I really expect. What the fuck? What has gotten into George King? First attack of the rep. Now where the hell is he going? King, look at Morgan's like, what the fuck are you doing? I gotta go after him though. King is on the top of the cell. Morgan's gonna join him. Look at Morgan's hesitant. Maybe a little bit of a fear of heights. I wouldn't climb up there. Here's why. King almost knocks Morgan right off the side. And guys, this is good. This is what? 20 feet plus? If you fall at the top of this fucking cell all the way down to the floor, that's what Morgan's going to do. He was just pointing at the flooring of the cell's roof saying, I'm about to put this motherfucker through this goddamn thing. Ooh, big knee right to the gut of Morgan. Sucks the air out of you. Have you gasping like a fish out of water. There's that vintage hip toss slam by George King. As now King says it's time to put this motherfucker to sleep for good. Stalking Morgan. And you know what he's looking for. Jockey for control, but Morgan breaks free. Headbutt to King. And now the Lord Ogre lighting that man up like a Christmas tree. Throws him down. Ooh, oh my God, again. Right at the edge of the cell's roof. Whoa! King almost just straight up fell on his own. I mean, there's hardly any give with the cell roof itself. Just the sheer weight of these two might be enough for the entire roof to cave in. Both of them could go plummeting down. And now back and forth, 20 feet plus in the air, in front of the entirety of the CMV universe, in front of the world. Career for career. Thy kingdom come. George King currently up 1 point. Morgan has to tie things up here. It's like a duel of the fates. King, the brass knuckles! Must have borrowed the brass knuckles from Jasmine Crossings. And now King, Royal Flush! Through the cell ceiling! 20 feet down! Into the ring! Holy shit! It's over! Count to 1,000! Count to 1,000,000! Holy shit! 1, 2, 3. What? Huh? Porta K? George King is not the only one who can't believe it, as now he swings for the fences with a steel chair in his hands. How in God's good name did Morgan just kick out of a royal flush through the cell ceiling? King is beside himself. He's rabid. I can see the foam at the corners of his mouth. His eyes wide. What does he have to do? Should have hooked the leg. Yeah, that's why. Morgan back to his feet. This ogre. That's damn right. King, though, crafty as they come. He's got himself a shovel. Just pull a shovel out front of the ring. Quite literally looking to dig Morgan's grave here tonight, but now Morgan able to snatch the shovel out of his hands. Throws it at him. Just casually throws a shovel at that man's head. King now busted open. Thing sliced his forehead like a razor blade. Picks up the shovel again. This time, cracks him across the ribs with it. Over the head, and again. Why not a third time? I think Morgan was hoping it would break there. Got a little bit frustrated in the end. Spinebuster, vintage Morgan into the pin. 1, 2, 3! Wait, was that a 3? Oh my God, that wasn't a 3. That wasn't a 3? That wasn't 3? I don't know about that one. I feel like we did an instant replay right there. I would have bet you that was a 3 count, man. 2.99999999999. Good God, I thought that was it. George King flexing the 18-inch python. Clothesline in the corner. Look at George King is a madman, well and truly rocking back and forth. Look, you put a man through the ceiling of a Hell in a Cell, 20-foot drop down into the ring, and he kicks out. You'd lose your mind too. In all fairness, you'd probably wonder what the hell is going on. I mean, if that doesn't keep Morgan down for a 3 count, what the fuck will? Meat hook clothesline from Morgan. See how he struggles to immediately get back up to his feet, though. He might have kicked out of that royal flush, but it has had an effect. Could be dealing with multiple broken bones right now. We would have no idea. If so, Morgan doing a great job of concealing what would have to be immeasurable pain right now. Obviously not a broken back. He wouldn't be able to fucking move if that were the case, but a cracked rib, if not a couple. Dislocated shoulder. Broken hand, broken knee, broken foot. Anaconda vice for Morgan? Got George King caught in an anaconda vice right here. And is King gonna tap? Is George King gonna tap out? He is! George King taps! George King taps out to the anaconda vice. And that means things are all tied up. 1-1. Well, look at the matchup resumes now. Both men busted open. Shoulders slumped. Covered in their own blood. Drenched in their own sweat. Spear from George King. Looks to take that point right back, but a kick out by Lord Ogre. Yeah, Adam Valentine probably wasn't very happy seeing that. Horrible flashbacks. You can be sure he's watching this matchup, though. One of his all-time rivals is about to leave CMV forever, and the next fall will show us exactly who that's going to be. George King scored the first fall with that royal flush after catching Morgan out of the air when he attempted a moonsault. Morgan just tied things up, forcing King to tap out with the anaconda vice. Next fall, by pin, by submission, or by knockout, wins this match, and the loser leaves CMV forever. Big stomp to the gut as Morgan now has King down in the corner trying to take his head off. Nothing this poor referee can do about it. He's only there to count to 3 or to call for the bell if there's either a tap out or a knockout. He's already been attacked by George King earlier in the matchup for supposedly no good reason. Morgan is absolutely all over George King right now. Blood starting to smear the canvas. Not too sure whose it is. There's those back chops by King to the chest of Morgan, who gets picked up and tossed. Not something you're going to see all too often. Morgan getting thrown about. in such a way. Uh-oh, the shovel again. Morgan says enough of that, though. There's another one of those hellacious clotheslines. But somehow King is to his feet first. To be fair, though, using the corner to help prop himself up. Able to lure Morgan in. As an Irish whip sends him into the corner now. Cracks that neck. George King still saying, I can go all night, baby. You think I'm done? Maybe a little bit too much time. Talking all kinds of shit, though. Finally gets to work putting Morgan up on the top rope. Might be too little too late, though. Off the ropes. Caught in a tour of the islands. Vintage King. That's it. It's over. Morgan somehow 2.999 to infinity. Just kicked out. Cracks his neck again to George King. As he sets Morgan up. Very interesting position here against the top rope. Delivering a plethora of knees to the midsection. Last call! Launches him overhead. And again, such a sight to see Morgan get tossed around like that. What's King going for now? Oh my God, another table. Another table. How many of those goddamn things do we have underneath the bottom of the ring? Royal flush to the King? 1, 2. Can you imagine if George King was forced to leave CMV forever, being defeated with his own maneuver? The maneuver that won him so many world titles. The maneuver that made him a legend here in CMV. George King's caught! King's caught! That elevated lion tamer! King with the pressure on the back of his head, on his lower back, but refuses to tap. Does George King. 1,000,001 things you can say about that man, George King. But an absolute fighter to the very end. That's what matters most. Refuses to give in. Caught there, though. Turned into a little bit of a gut-wrench slam. That's Morgan now on top of King. Going after that open wound across King's forehead, digging deeper in, blood splattering absolutely everywhere. Just about the entire canvas of the ring covered in blood at this point. The blood of both of these warriors. We're going to have to get a good 10, 20 ringside crew come out here and clean up the mess that's been left over. King's setting up that table. He was put through a table earlier in the matchup by Morgan. Let's see if it goes a bit better for him this time. As he brings Lord Ogre to his feet, drags him. He's trying to get him up against the table, having a tough time doing so, though. Morgan's able to catch that kick to the gut, spins him around, and now Morgan with an Irish whip. Staring down at the man who has made his life a living hell for the last 3-4 months plus. Up on the top, and Morgan looks to end things once and for all! 1, 2, 3, it's over! Morgan, Lord Ogre, is your winner, is your survivor of thy kingdom come. And what a way to end things between these two absolute titans. What a way to end the career of George King. Another career ended by Lord Ogre. As at last, he pulls that pesky thorn known as George King out of his side. Well, my friends, the ringside crew doing their magic, cleaning up all of that blood that was left over from Thy Kingdom Come. Can we just take a second here, though, before our main event to salute? Look, you don't got to like him, but you got to respect him. What a career for George King. I mean, props to Morgan for winning that matchup. But George King, I think, deserves everyone's respect. That's a future Hall of Famer, baby, whose career met its end here tonight at the hands of Lord Ogre. But believe it or not, that was that was not the end of this show, because it is main event time here at Mob Violence. It is time for the men's Royal Rumble match. And we see who drew number one. One half of the former World Tag Team Champions. Top Guns in the building. Justice Stone. Gonna get us started here in our main event, the men's Royal Rumble matchup. Of course, we kicked off the action here tonight with the women's Royal Rumble matchup. And what a match it was. That saw, of course, Hikiko crowned the new Women's World Champion. Now it's time to find out who of these 30 men will punch their ticket to a World Championship match at Validation. The World Championship match of their choosing. The option to face either Troy Colt, the undisputed World Heavyweight Champion, or Aaron Stone, the CMV Global Champion. And we find out who Justice Stone going to be kicking things off against here in the men's Royal Rumble matchup, baby. Our main event here in Washington, D.C. Who's it going to be? Stone pacing back and the Sin City Savior! Cam Harris is back! The former global champion in the building! Cam Harris is here! He has returned! since we've seen Cam Harris in a CMV ring. From Las Vegas to Washington, D.C., he is back. Woo! If this is how we're getting this men's Royal Rumble match underway, what more can we expect here in our main event? Look at these fans on their feet for the Sin City Savior. Talk about a bomb straight out the gate. Justice Stone, no easy pitch here as he gets things started against a returning Cam Harris. Justice Stone, though, showing no hesitation, going right after the former global champion, who we've not seen in CMV since been over a year at this point. If not just about it, I think it's been over a year since Cam Harris was last here in CMV. Perhaps even longer than that. I mean, we all know my vintage dashing memory, and especially right now, after everything we've all gone through here tonight at Mob Violence, is not exactly at its peak performance. But, well, whether it's been just about a year, over a year, Cam Harris is back. And that's all that matters, baby, as he looks to take Justice Stone right the hell out of here. But, actually, I'm going to have to go for a moment, guys. I'm so sorry. Something just came up. The show's going to continue, but I'll be right back. I won't be long. I won't be long. Heading back up the ramp now. Got my earpiece back in. Oh, my ribs killing me, but all I gotta say is fuck Cam Harris. Me and all my boys hate Cam Harris. Woo! That felt good again. Look, maybe I didn't last necessarily as long as I did last time a few years ago, where I lasted longer than anyone else in the men's Royal Rumble match, but I'd still say that's a hell of a run right there for the two-time commentator of the year, baby. As a Kuden gets yeeted out of the ring by that big fat slob, Joey Bacon. Shout out to my boy Chris Diamond. I tried to hit that diamond driver, but even I am not strong enough to hoist up 500 plus pounds, but I hope you appreciate the intent, baby. Nonetheless, back in my, oh God, that super kick from Cam Harris really hurt my jaw. I don't think I'm gonna be able to drink my my W the same again ever, but I got mine back. That's all that matters. And now back behind the desk here as the men's Royal Rumble matchup resumes. Honestly, I think we would probably just end it right now and everybody would be happy, would be satisfied. But, well, we still got a good, what, I think 26 men to enter. And in there right now, Justice Stone and Big Ham Joey Bacon. But here comes number 6, I believe. And it's Anthony Martin, the former undisputed World Heavyweight Champion, enters the Men's Royal Rumble matchup next. And not going to lift a finger to try and help out Justice Stone. Trying to eliminate Joey Bacon here to no avail. Even the two of us together, you saw try to take out Bacon, couldn't get the job done. How do you get someone that size over the top rope and down to the outside? Greg Ward couldn't do it. Yamashita couldn't do it. What chance does any mere man in this matchup have? That's why Joey Bacon, I might hate to admit it, that's my favorite right there, to win this whole damn thing. Justice Stone hoping that he can maybe hold out just long enough. Jacob Wells, of course, his other half of Top Gun's going to be in this matchup. Joey Bacon's out of here! Anthony Martin accomplishes what we all thought impossible! Joey Bacon's eliminated! Big A-Mart with the strategy to get him out of here! As Stone, I'm sure appreciative that Martin did the heavy lifting there, literally, but not going to stop him. Taken straight to the former undisputed world heavyweight champion. Stalking him here, going to make him kiss the canvas. But Justice Stone down as well. Hurries to get to his feet, knowing that Martin's hurt here. Limited window to try to get him up and over the top rope. Exactly what he's looking to do here in the corner as we wait for number 7 to enter the Men's Royal Rumble matchup next here in our main event. Martin, though, able to come back too. Elbow to the top of Stone's head. Fires back at him. Woo, psyched him out right there with a little bit of a cheeky DDT. Returned did at Top Guns this past episode of Shockwave after a couple of weeks away, following the loss of their World Tag Team titles to Bloody Insane at Attack in Australia. Top Guns jumping Doug Thompson and Shay Hoxton before their tag team matchup against Kill Your Heroes. Whoa. Clothesline there from Anthony Martin. Who's going to be number 7 coming out next? Justice Stone with a terminating knee to Anthony Martin. Oh, it's Junichi Gushikin, the Jackals representative in this Men's Royal Rumble matchup. Immediately tries to come up from behind on Anthony Martin. Big knee to the jaw as A-Mart looks to get Gushikin out of here immediately, and he does! And there goes Justice Stone too! Anthony Martin looking to be the men's equivalent of Jasmine Crossings, perhaps, here in our main event. And out next at number 8, it's Bloody Justice. Taking some time away from his budding question mark friendship with Salvage to enter the Royal Rumble match here. Immediately put in trouble at the hands of Anthony Martin. 2 eliminations for A-Mart. Goes for that old school pile driver of his. 7th Heaven-esque. Getting caught in Justice's eyes for a moment. And there goes Bloody Justice. I might have jinxed it. Anthony Martin, 3 eliminations. Eliminations. Who's going to be number 9? It's the GOAT of CMV, Adam Valentine. Oh, and immediately caught with a high knee by Amar. Well, I'm sure Adam Valentine was glued to the monitor backstage watching Thy Kingdom Come, and more than thrilled with George King having his career ended at the hands of Morgan. Now it's Valentine's turn. Looking to finally become a world champion here in CMV. This is opportunity. Of course, the winner of this matchup at Validation gets the shot at either world championship of their choosing. Troy Colt's Undisputed Heavyweight Championship or Aaron Stone's Global Championship. Shockwave and Octane Superstars competing here in this men's Royal Rumble matchup. Adam Valentine trying to put a stop to the role that Anthony Martin's been on so far. 3 eliminations. Taking out Junichi, Gushkin, Justice Stone, and Bloody Justice. See how much better this matchup was when I was in it? I'm just saying. Now you've got Adam Valentine. No offense, though. Up against the ropes. Will it be number 4? 4 eliminations for Anthony Martin. Just got him down over the top rope, but Valentine managing to hang on. Isn't that the story of Adam Valentine's career? He just manages to hang on. Even, no matter how bad you want him to just let go, he manages to hang on and scratch and claw. I would compare him more to like a rodent than a goat, but what do I know anyhow? Up against the ropes, he's got Anthony Martin now. Teetering over the top. But it's Martin now who tries to do all he can to hang in there. Some shots at the knee of Adam Valentine. Gets himself back in, and a nice jumping neckbreaker. Both men down. Waiting for number 10, I believe, to enter next, 1/3 of the way through this men's Royal Rumble matchup in our main event. Of course, at the top of the show, we saw Hakiko crowned the new Women's World Champion, victorious in the Women's Royal Rumble match. Nice counter of the slapjack by Anthony Martin. 7th heaven to the GOAT. And here comes number 10. As Anthony Martin looks to put Adam Valentine to sleep. It's the real pure champion. Silas Blackwell enters the men's Royal Rumble match at number 10. And there goes Adam Valentine. 4 eliminations for Anthony Martin. Blackwell might be up next. Will it be 5? 5 eliminations for Anthony Martin. Amar going crazy. And now number 11. It's Brandon Ace. Gonna run right by Adam Valentine. Say, sorry about your goddamn luck. And how about this? The legendary rivalry adds another chapter here in the men's Royal Rumble match. Brandon Ace, Anthony Martin, who are not attacking each other. What's happening here? What's going on? Wait a minute. Are these two in cahoots? They're not attacking each other. I thought we were about to get a barn burner for the next couple of minutes. What is this all about? Oh, it's over. The honeymoon period is over. Oh. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. It seems like Anthony Martin wants to fight, but Brandon Ace is like, no, wait a minute. I think we've got a conspiracy here, my friends. Pretty apropos that Adam Valentine was just eliminated. The conspiracy theorist personified. I think you would have a legitimate case here. Brandon Ace and Anthony Martin seem to be working together, waiting for number 12 to enter next so that they can double team whoever it ends up being. A long history of respect between these two. I'm not going to say it's shocking. I wouldn't have expected this. And here I was saying all night long during the women's Royal Rumble matchup, I said probably about 10 times, look, there's no friends in this matchup. We might be able to work together for a short period of time, but in the end, only one person can win the matchup. But I guess I'm being proven wrong here. Oh, Anthony Martin again is going to try to soil the good times. Brandon Ace is very forgiving. These two have fought each other so many times. Their respect has continued to build over the many months. But, well, here we go, guys. Number 12 about to enter, and they're walking into a handicap situation here. The Hot Mess Express stops by the men's Royal Rumble match. Oh, this is just unfortunate, man. Why did it have to be Marty Michaels? Brandon Ace and Anthony Martin double teaming a former unmatched world champion. I can't watch this. Oh, this is unbelievable. Marty Michaels does not deserve this. Why couldn't it have been, I don't know, Troy Colt or something? That's something we would all love to see. Troy Colt get his shit kicked in. Not Marty Michaels. This is a national tragedy we are witnessing here in the nation's capital. Marty Michaels has no chance. Unbelievable. They're just taking turns beating the hell out of Marty Michaels right now. Anthony Martin been plotting his payback for months, ever since Ascendance 12. Wait! Miscommunication there, perhaps. Gives Marty an opening. One that he intends on using. Too little, too late, though. Brandon Ace gonna chuck him out of here. Marty! I know for a fact he has a great grip. Don't ask me how I know. Gets himself back into the ring, but again, he's just walking right into a 2-on-1 situation, doing all that he can to fight against these disgusting criminals. This is criminal. Nice counter, that closeout attempt. Marty Michaels out of the corner, forearm smash, takes down Anthony Martin. Yeah, baby! The cream in your coffee, not to be trifled with. Marty up on the top, though. Anthony Martin has him in a very precarious situation here. Not about to go down like that, though. Michaels gets himself back into play. Brandon Ace, though, back to his feet. Nice reversal of the Irish whip. I cannot believe this, that Anthony Martin and Brandon Ace are in cahoots like this. No matter how much respect you might have for a man, what happens if they make it all the way to the end? What then? They eliminate each other? Nobody wins? Get this garbage out of here. I might expect something like this from Brandon Ace, but I would not expect someone like Anthony Martin to do this. Well, Marty Michaels at least might be about to have some help. Fidel De La Rosa enters at number 13. And finally, the odds even. Oh, but Martin immediately blasts De La Rosa with the pop-up cutter. Well, didn't turn out to be very much help at all. Fidel De La Rosa for Marty Michaels. At least not in the moment. The stroke by the Hot Mess Express. Marty Michaels. Oh, come on, Fidel. You had to have been watching the match beforehand. Work together, you gotta. De La Rosa, who of course returned to CMV just a couple weeks ago as the surprising partner of Hunter Quinn. Even Hunter Quinn didn't see it coming. Macara reunion for one night only, knocking off the regulators, but De La Rosa followed up just last night, my friends, on Octane. Hostile makeover to Brandon Ace. Dropped him on his head and sends him packing. Marty Michaels is him. Survived that handicap situation. Who else could have done it? Get the hell out of here. Knee to the face into a German suplex for De La Rosa. And now Anthony Martin's head is up next from the chopping block. 2 for 1. Martin, though, going to save himself. Gets back into the ring. Tries to drag Michaels over to the ropes. But escapes, does the former Intercontinental Champion, who, of course, took said Intercontinental Championship from Anthony Martin back in Ascendance 12. Before losing it at Attack on Australia in that triple threat match to Pink Star, who then subsequently lost it to Tobias Jones a couple weeks ago. Go to hell, De La Rosa! Marty Michaels gets himself up out of the corner as now an Irish whip. And there goes Anthony Martin! Play with him again! Play with my boy again! You try to double team Marty Michaels? Get that shit out of here! You pay the price! Brandon Ace and Anthony Martin eliminated by Marty Michaels. And now a hostile makeover for De La Rosa. 3 eliminations for Marty. No! Number 14? Somewhere around there. The boy who can fly! Representing Telco Val's Arsenal, Surasi enters the men's Royal Rumble match next. We know that Xander Slate going to be a part of this matchup. The new and improved SNS connection might try to work together. Marty Michaels not looking to let that happen. Just get Surasi out of here as quickly as he can before Slate has the chance to enter. Michaels with an Irish whip sends De La Rosa over the top rope. Irish whip meanwhile from Surasi. Michaels rebounds right into a sleeper slam. But a falling dropkick from De La Rosa. How about this one-on-one matchup? Surasi, De La Rosa. I would pay big bucks to see that one. Nice reversal by De La Rosa. Whew. Man, I'm just still feeling the effects of that super kick to the jaw, courtesy of Cam Harris. Took a little bit of a nasty fall when I was eliminated, but I'll be okay. I got my W here. All the healing properties. I think my entrance into this Royal Rumble matchup was definitely bigger than Cam Harris's return, right? Can we all agree about that? Marty Michaels, definitely the MVP so far, surviving that handicap situation against Brandon Ace and Anthony Martin. Eliminated both of them. Big kick there by De La Rosa. We're almost halfway through this men's Royal Rumble matchup. Surasi out on the apron in trouble. De La Rosa eliminates him. Surasi eliminated. Another hostile makeover for De La Rosa. And Marty Michaels wasting no time. De La Rosa hangs on. Michaels admiring De La Rosa's eyebrow regimen. That facial hair game. Lost in the sauce momentarily. Marty Michaels. You can get your grooming tips from De La Rosa later, my friend. Right now, this is the Royal Rumble matchup. There ain't no time for admiration. That was a rookie mistake from the veteran. As now De La Rosa looks to come exploding out of the corner. That's Sea Fire from the former Intercontinental Champion, Anarchy Champion, World Tag Team Champion, but he wants to become World Champion finally. As here comes number 15. What? That's Voice Vindy! That's Voice Vindy! The voice of the people is back! Voice Vindy is in the men's Royal Rumble match! What? You gotta be kidding me! And instantly eats an axe driver courtesy of Marty Michaels. I cannot believe this! First Cam Harris returns. Forget about that, man. Voice Vindy is back. It's been years upon years since we've seen Voice Vindy. 6, maybe even 7 years. Oh my God, the CM universe has been yearning. It's been yearning for a voice. And now they've got it. Vindy is back. I believe that was number 15 that Voice Vindy entered at. Yes, you're hearing that correctly. Voice Vindy. Halfway through. End it right now, though. That's your winner right there. Voice Vindy. Where have you been? Oh my God, Marty Michaels is not a fan. He doesn't give a shit about the voice of the people. Hostile makeover sends Vindy into the corner as a super kick eliminates De La Rosa. And I believe that's now 3 eliminations for Marty Michaels, who goes right after Voice Vindy. No sort of hesitation, going after the veteran, the former world champion. Welcome back, sarcastically says Marty Michaels. And oh my God, skins the cat. Does Voice Vindy. Look at this man, he looks incredible. He's in shape. Marty Michaels maybe could give him a few tips about the hair, but out on the ropes, Marty Michaels. Shoved back as Vindy gets into the ring. Irish whip though reversed. Dropped down by Voice Vindy, and there's the leapfrog. Marty Michaels, almost caught with an elbow to the gut, runs right past him though. And again, out on the apron, Vindy finds himself in trouble. Here comes number 16. Entering the men's Royal Rumble match. Who's it going to be? It's Leon Valente, the former Anarchy champion, former protege of Chris Diamond, who admittedly has been a little bit lost these past couple of months. The voice of the people! Superman punch, but no! Valente! Valente, you villain, you! Voice Vindy eliminated by Leon Valente, and then immediately sets his sights on Marty Michaels. Oh, damn, going after the knees. See, I don't know that Valente's submission game will help him out all that much in a situation like this, a Royal Rumble match. You can only eliminate someone by hucking them over the top rope. Both their feet got to hit the floor. No pins, no submissions. Marty Michaels is gassed at this point. He is exhausted. He's been in there a while now, probably 10 minutes plus at least. Oh, trying for the hostile makeover. Valente, though, able to drop down behind him. Clobbering blow to the back of the head as he drags Michaels over to the ropes now. Leon Valente looks to get rid of the Hot Mess Express. Michaels hangs on. Goes after the knee of Valente to get back into the ring. Nicely done by Marty Michaels. I cannot believe Voice Vindy back in CMV. Valente is going to feel the wrath of the CM Universe for eliminating him. Cam Harris as well back in CMV. Of course, most importantly was my little stint, but I think we all can agree on that much. Valente with some elbows to the midsection. Chris Diamond probably watching right now, hoping to God he's not coming out next. The last thing he wants is to be around Leon Valente any longer. Goes low, does Valente, nice combination, lighten up the cream in your coffee. The former unmatched world champion. A little bit of a momentarily unmatched reunion when we had Marty Michaels and Voice Vindy in the ring. Stalling vertical suplex as he goes after the eyes of Leon Valente. Hey, if you ain't got no eyes, you ain't got no eyes. I don't really know how I was going to follow that one up. Probably won't fare too well in a Royal Rumble matchup if you can't see, I guess, is where I was going. Oh! Diamond Cutter from Leon Valente. As he looks to take out Martin Michaels, here comes number 16, or 17, I believe it is. Yes, and it's Pink Star. Marty's night just gets worse and worse, as here comes the man who took the Intercontinental Championship from him back in Attack in Australia. The always impressive, death-defying Pink Star, who of course lost that Intercontinental Championship to Tobias Jones a couple weeks ago, and none too happy about it, judging by the attack we saw him carry out on Tobias Jones this past episode of Shockwave. Elbows to the midsection by Valente. As Valente looks to get Pink Star right out of here. See, this matchup I don't think benefits someone like Pink Star, who benefits greatly from being able to leap off the ropes, go to the top rope, fly around the ring. I talked about this earlier during the Women's Royal Rumble matchup. You don't want to be doing shit like that in this kind of match, because one slip, one mistake, Valente taken out by Pink Star. But Pink Star immediately eats a hostile makeover. Michaels looking for another elimination. And Pink Star's out of here. That's 4. 4 eliminations for Marty Michaels. Payback for Attack in Australia. And who's out next? The Bloody Brit! Chris Andrews! Out at number 18? Yeah, really bad with numbers. I may have gotten dropped on my head a couple of times too many while I was in the Rumble matchup, so forgive me if I get lost. Chris Andrews. Now this is like Beauty and the Beast right here. You've got the gorgeous, all right, flawless, immaculately groomed Marty Michaels. No! The Beast reigns supreme. Marty Michaels eliminated by the Bloody Brit. Oh, but time for some payback. Here comes the Zero-G champion. Here comes the left-hand man of Shea Hoxton. Here comes Doug Thompson. Chris Andrews straight after that man. pulled back into a suplex. What a performance. Look, by Marty Michaels, the MVP of this men's Royal Rumble matchup. Of course, it still ain't over yet. Far from over, as a matter of fact. Chris Andrews right now raining down them lefts, them rights. Crack-a-lacking that jaw of the chosen one. Whether chosen or not, Chris Andrews don't give a goddamn. Thompson, Irish whip. Luthez press. Stupid. 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 Even despite that pre-match ambush by Top Guns this past episode of Shockwave, we saw the toughness of Doug Thompson and Shay Hoxton shine through when they got that win against Kill Your Heroes. Was it like count out? Yes, but it's a legit way to win, Chris Andrews would say. Unless, of course, when he's losing by count out, then it's a different story, right? Kick to the gut by Thompson. What a knee! Perfect knee, I would say. Scale of 1 to 10, solid 10 right there. Doesn't get much better. Now up against the ropes, Doug Thompson looking to rid us all of that ugly bitch, Chris Andrews. But unfortunately, Andrews manages to keep in the fight for now. As we wait for number 19? Someone's got to help me out here. Irish whip by Andrews, going to send Thompson out on the apron. Manages. Whoa, whoa! Andrews choke slam! Oh, damn! And then vintage Brit. Vintage Brit. Doug Thompson's out. Who's next? Oh! Josh Wolf out next. And an old rivalry about to be revisited. Oh my God, man. Wolf. This is it, guys. Wolf needs one elimination. Josh Wolf needs to eliminate one person to finally break the all-time record that he has been tied with Hayden with the last couple of years. 17 overall eliminations, both Josh Wolf and Hayden have. Wolf tried last year to finally break the tie. He couldn't do it. Couldn't even get one elimination. Is this going to be it? Can he finally do it? One person, Wolf. One elimination. I don't even think Wolf cares if he loses. If he wins the Rumble, just that one elimination he needs. But of course, these two know each other all too well. Absolutely bitter rivals. Two turning out to have a lot of respect for each other and momentary allies in the fight against the Jackals in the War Games matchup last month. Who can forget their... I don't even know the right word to describe their matchup. If you can even call it a match a couple years ago at Ascendance. One of the absolute all-time greatest matches in CMV history. In my opinion, maybe my favorite matchup ever. Wolf right now. Trying maybe for the cranium cracker. But gets a revenge instead. And of course flips him off. What else? From the Bloody Brit, Chris Andrews. No, 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 don't do it, Britt. Don't do it. No, no! No! Another year! No! He couldn't do it, and another year will have to go by. Josh Wolf and Hayden still tied at 17 overall eliminations. There's always next year, Wolf. And out next, Max Cutter at number 20, 19 or 20. We're lost right now. We're lost. It's one of those, though, I'm certain. As Chris Andrews now has taken the reins from Marty Michaels, being the MVP of this men's Royal Rumble matchup in our main event. He's got, what, 3 eliminations already? Oh, Max Cutter trying to shut it down. And the Violent One fresh off of his victory over Leon Gara in a bloody ambulance match a few weeks ago on Shockwave. Bloody don't seem to do it justice. Bloody justice. Yeah, get it? Looked like a goddamn Quentin Tarantino movie. Max Cutter, more than likely, I would wager, still feeling the effects of that matchup, but push through whatever pain there might be. The Violent One, who's certainly an underdog amongst absolute legends, Hall of Famers in this Royal Rumble matchup we've already seen enter and get eliminated. And still some to come, I'm sure. Cutter off the ropes as Andrews drops down, not once but twice, forcing Max Cutter to exert a lot of energy. Nice spinning power slam. That's vintage Chris Andrews right there. And there goes Max Cutter. Flips him off. 4 eliminations now, I believe that is for Chris Andrews. Okay, Andrews, we get it, man. Was that to me? What did I do? And here comes Jay Young. The Kraken just gonna about barrel right over Max Cutter as he slides into the ring 2/3 of the way through this men's Royal Rumble match here in the nation's capital, Washington, D.C. at Mob Violence. And Jay Young, I know, has got a lot of support. Revenge! Let me just stop talking. Jay Young cracked up with them lefts and rights. 2 Brits. And there's Jay Young eliminated. Jay Young eliminated another one for Chris. Oh. The Bloody Brits' luck is about to change. Here comes Xander Slate at 21. Immediately a powerbomb for Andrews, followed up with a Samoan drop. Vintage OG Dirty Heel. Elbow drop. Dos. Ooh, and an eye rake. Just because why not? For the hell of it. Although Xander Slate says will be healed by Tailcoat Val's hands, he felt her healing powers, accepted her embrace, and at last has found peace. And now, as a representative of the Arsenal, will spread Val's healing words throughout all of CMV, violently if he has to, by force. And Brick getting busted open there, knocked his head off that top turnbuckle to Xander Slate. Now they're doing a little bit of a tango. And a snake eyes for the OG Dirty Heel. 22 coming out next. And the winner of this earns a World Championship match at Validation of their choosing. The undisputed heavyweight champion Troy Colt, the global champion Aaron Stone, both, I'm sure, watching this matchup from backstage. Revenge! Clip Slate. Alley-oop. What the fuck? Andrew's just tossing him up and around like some pizza dough right now. Andrews looks like he's got a nasty old gash alongside the left side of his head, but a counter there. The Irish whip by Xander Slate out on the apron. Britt managed to get back in though. Slate. Oh! No disqualifications, and Slate goes below the belt. Luger landing to follow up on the low blow. And the crescendo. Take a kick. Good night, Chris Andrews. No! Counters the Irish whip. Slate, though, with the quickness back into the ring. Irish whip it reversed. Back out on the apron again. Slate, though, gets up a knee to block that shoulder thrust. As he now tries to walk Andrews over to the ropes. Britt back to light with some elbows. Out comes number 22 next. Who is it to be? Hunter Quinn enters the Royal Rumble match. The Psycho Killer, who has made it very clear who he intends to choose if he wins this Royal Rumble match, and immediately eliminates Sanders Slate, but gets caught by Britt with that Dragon Sleeper. Manages to shake him loose. Can't eliminate someone by submission, only by tossing them over the top rope. Britt might have forgotten that for a second. After all the hits he took to the head, courtesy of Slate. Hunter Quinn, though, has let everybody know Aaron Stone will be the one he chooses to face at Validation should he win this Royal Rumble matchup for the second year in a row, might I add. Yes, last year's men's Royal Rumble match winner is Hunter Quinn. Went on to defeat Hayden in, what was it, like 60 seconds to become undisputed World Heavyweight Champion of Validation. Revenge for the Hellhound. Well, there goes that 2 years in a row theory. Goodbye, Hunter Quinn. And flips him off. That's just it twice. Number 23. Oh, yeah. Here comes the king of the ring. Amare Rivers, who in a perfect world, in a just world, would be the undisputed World Heavyweight Champion right now. And of course, Isabella Almas would still be Women's World Champion, reigning as King and Queen of CMV. But of course, it isn't a perfect world. It's a shitty world. In a world in which Chris Andrews, what was that, by the way, his 6th elimination? Chucking out Hunter Quinn? 5 or 6. Hunter Quinn gonna have to find another path to the Global Championship, as it looks like Chris Andrews might add Royal Rumble match winner to his already Hall of Fame worthy resume. Of course, Andrews, last year's King of the Ring. Battle of the Kings here. Who's going home with the crown? Rivers gets himself back into the ring. Nice block of the kick there by the Bloody Brit as it looks to drag Rivers into the corner. Feeds in the top turnbuckle. Can he get him up and over, though? Nice elbow to the top of the head. Oh, looks like it might have actually caught him with that elbow to the cut. Right back into the corner, though. Andrews puts him. And immediately back to work. Ooh, Andrews just getting a feel of that pec right there. I don't blame him. I would try to cop a feel too were I in his position. Amare Rivers looks phenomenal in that white turtleneck. But it's a damn shame we don't get to see that perfect physique underneath. I'm sure that's got to be Egyptian cotton. Probably got it from Cole Savage. Powerbomb attempted, but countered. You know, Rivers coming into this, he's got to be furious. Had to watch the love of his life was put in an impossible situation earlier tonight, defending her Women's World Championship in the Royal Rumble matchup. And, well, we all know what happened. Crossings eliminated her. And in the end, Hikiko was crowned the new Women's World Champion. A travesty that Amare Rivers looks to start to make right here. In our main event, over the top rope. Big right hand, but Rivers hangs on a second time. Pushing with all his might. Rivers, though, Clutching up. Who's going to be number 23? The work ethic titan, Bob Luger, enters the men's Royal Rumble match next. The absolute legend who has already done so much here in CMV but has never won a Royal Rumble match. And even in his current condition, rehabbing a broken nose, bruised ribs, who knows what else, in the middle of litigation against Chris Diamond for that vehicular incident a couple of weeks back. But the only thing on Bob Luger's mind here tonight is winning this Royal Rumble match and becoming a world champion once again. Big swinging side slam by Amare Rivers. Andrews going to keep his distance for a moment, tries to take a shot when he sees an opening. Rivers going to catch him though. Drags him over to the ropes. I wonder how that restraining order is going to come into play here. We know that Chris Diamond is in this matchup. He's still to enter, so either Luger needs to be gone by the time Diamond enters, or we might have some police storming the ring. Where's police squad when you need them? Andrews failing again to try to eliminate Amare Rivers. Irish whip now going to send the Bloody Brit over the top rope. Rivers tries to charge at him. Too slow though. Big clothesline from Bob Luger. Andrews been in this matchup far over 10 minutes at this point. Up to 5 or 6 eliminations. We'll have to go back and check. I'm not entirely sure because it was Hunter Quinn who eliminated Xander Slate. Now, it wasn't Andrews, so big kick from Britt. Obviously, a long history between these two as well. Spinning soul kick to count out whatever Luger was trying to toss the Bloody Brit there. Revenge! Everybody's getting one and flips off Rivers. Doesn't want him to be feeling left out now. You get revenge, and you get revenge, and you get revenge. And Luger is eliminated, so I guess we won't have to worry about what happens when Chris Diamond enters. Rivers, though, continuing to defy the Bloody Brit here. Nice elbows to the midsection from Andrews. Amare pleading with the Bloody Brit, but it was a ruse. It was a ruse! Oh, but not able to eliminate Andrews. Should have pounced. Powerbomb instead from Amare. The king of the ring. And here comes number 24, my friends. As Rivers. It's Jacob Wells, the other half of Top Guns. Of course, Justice Stone entered at number 1. And it's obviously been eliminated since. United over for Top Guns, Jacob Wells. Getting himself quite a good number, 24. The former Zero-G champion battling his way back in with a forearm smash. Rivers trying to keep on him, but Wells a little bit quicker. No, able to counter the Irish whip. Big clothesline. Going to turn Jacob Wells inside out. And the power of the king of the ring there as he just tosses Jacob Wells overhead. Power slam though from Chris Andrews. Discus ya punch it. From the former undisputed world heavyweight champion. Hard to believe that this is only the second ever Royal Rumble match that Chris Andrews has been a part of. Now, obviously, he was gone from CMV for many years, over 4 years, but even before that, when the Royal Rumble match came around, he was also pretty much always involved in the world title matches, which obviously barred him from participating in the Royal Rumble match on the night. This is only the second ever Rumble match in the Bloody Brit CMV career. And I'd say he's having a hell of a run. Rivers, though, catching him, looking for the F5. Andrews, though, elbows to the side of the head, gets himself free. Now, this is an interesting team up. Jacob Wells and Chris Andrews work together. Top Guns and Bloody Insane, if even for just a moment, come together. For the chagrin of Amari Rivers, going to try for the F5 again. And second time's the charm. F5 lays out the Bloody Brit. Jacob Wells, the write-off to Amari Rivers. Not looking to waste any time while he's got Rivers hurt. Going to try to center the outside, but counters the Irish whip. And now it's Rivers who looks to take out one half of Top Guns. In the corner here, but Jacob Wells still too fresh. Denying Rivers the elimination. Just trying to toss him right over the top rope there. Bloody Brit now has hands on Wells. Wells got elbows, though, on the Bloody Brit. To the gut. Irish whip reversed. Rivers. Able to hang on, but barely. Lucky his hands aren't too sweaty. It slipped right off. And here comes 25. Number 25 enters next. And it's going to be Shay Hoxton. The director of the board, Bloody Brit's eliminated. Amari Rivers eliminates the Bloody Brits. As Shay Hoxton enters the Royal Rumble match at number 25. A former Royal Rumble match winner is Shay Hoxton. Gaunt wrench power bomb. See, some might question the validity of Hoxton getting such a late number legitimately. But I know Hoxton. All right, he's a fair man. He would never, ever do something like sabotaging the drawing so that he gets a later number. I mean, if that were the case, he'd give himself number 30. Come on, think about it. Chris Andrews, though, had himself a hell of a run. That's for sure. Lasting, I'd say, damn near 20 minutes. 5 or 6 eliminations he scored in the end. Nice reversal of that Tiger Bomb by Amare into a Hurricane Rana. Hoxton looks to get him a piece. Big Hox with a snake eyes for Wells, the man who attacked him this past episode of Shockwave like a coward from behind. Wells with the spinning tombstone pile driver, vintage. Hoxton says, move aside, boy. Show you how a man gets the job done. Tries to take a run at him. Wells able to reverse. And Wells trying to eliminate the director of the board. No luck, though, as that Wells gets pulled back, chops away the hand. Rivers from behind. Tries to scoop him up. Reversal, though, into a DDT. Looks like it might have busted Rivers open as Hoxton tries to eliminate Wells. No luck in doing so, though. Wells shoving Hoxton back, gives him the room to get back into the ring. Men's Royal Rumble match here in our main event. Waiting on number 26 to enter next as Amari Rivers with an F5 over to Shay Hoxton. Live from the nation's capital of Washington, D.C. And the winner of this punches their ticket to a world championship match of their choosing at Validation. Here comes 26. Number 26. The British Baller, Chris Diamond, enters the men's Royal Rumble match and instantly gets his shin kicked in by Shay Hoxton. Well, I don't know if I can handle this, man. Chris Diamond and Shay Hoxton in the ring at the same time? Gets the juices flowing. Who do I pick? Oh, I gotta go with my boy, though. My golden general. Chris Diamond, who does the smart thing instantaneously, rolls his way underneath the bottom rope, but that won't save him. Hoxton with the low blow, and Amare Rivers eliminated by Jacob Wells. No! Choke slam eliminates Chris Diamond. First Ashley Rain, now this. I can't go on. Jacob Wells and Shay Hoxton left in the ring as number 27. Comes out next, Hoxton, I think was looking for 21 right there. Wells instead into a tombstone pile driver. How about Jacob Wells? Could this be a real breakout moment for the Top Gun? Implant Buster. I don't know that Hoxton has implants. I felt those pecs before, okay? Those are real. And Wells eliminates the director of the board. No! Look at Wells like a caged animal. But who's next? What? It can't be! Blake Virtue! Blake Virtue! The best bout machine is back! Blake Virtue enters the Royal Rumble match! You gotta be kidding me! First Cam Harris, then Voice Vindy, now Blake Virtue! What? I don't even know Jacob Wells is aware who the fuck he's in the ring with. He's just trying to stay focused. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God! What? Oh my God, we were way off on the count. Blake Virtue must have been number 30. And Jacob Wells eliminates him. Jacob Wells is your winner of the Royal Rumble match. We were way off. Oh my God. Bruh. This show gave me no time to process anything. Okay. Blake Virtue enters. I can't even get through that mentally. And Jacob Wells just takes a big shit on everything. Holy shit, Jacob Wells, your winner of the Royal Rumble match. I just said, what, 5 minutes ago, this could be a real breakout moment for Jacob Wells, and that rings true. Let's not gloss over Blake Virtue being back, though. He's not been seen since the last season. It's been like 8 months. Cam Harris returning in the same match, too? What? Virtue just has to overshadow Cam Harris every chance he gets. But he couldn't win. He couldn't win. Jacob Wells, your winner. And that means he punches his ticket to a World Championship match at Validation. Yeah, this show, both Rumbles, unlike anything that we've ever seen before. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing just yet, but nonetheless, I'm probably not going to talk for the next few days at least. I think the biggest tragedy out of everything tonight, two biggest tragedies, three real tragedies we saw here tonight. All right, first was Ashley Rain being eliminated so soon. That broke my heart immediately. Okay, we were off to a bad start right there. Then me getting eliminated. Okay, I didn't like that very much. I love that I got to eliminate Cam Harris. That was cool. And then third was Chris Diamond getting eliminated so soon. That just really ruined the entire night. But other than that, what a show. And until next time, my friends, I will see you when I see you.